session every Wednesday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. We are currently at session 4. Session 4? Session 4.
Yep.
Yeah, session 4. And if nobody has any questions or concerns, comments?
Can I do a little plug real quick?
Sure.
To all those watching that I sent the link to, please send me money so I can make a t-shirt. I know where you are. I'm going to add a little bit of place.
Your mom's not going to send you any more money. Come on now.
So what?
I said your mom's not going to send you any more money.
You never know. You never know.
You never
gotta ask, I guess.
Now with my cousins watching who think you're British, well.
Who's your cousin?
Yeah, my cousin thought you were
Last time
British.
we
My second
You could
cousin.
look British. You could look British.
It was the voice.
It was the voice.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Well, as far as donations are concerned, maybe you know where to find it, hopefully. We don't have anything set up to support our particular stream right now. We will at some point. And if you'd like to donate, that would be great. If not, come watch anyway. That would also be great. We appreciate it. In any event, we're going to get started today. Let me find my things. We are in a dungeon. Or we're in a tomb, so to speak. Alright, so when last we left off, you guys had defeated a devilish group of puzzles, light beams, to unlock a chamber, center of a tomb that you had come across. I suppose I should have that up and available for you to look at. Have our map up in just a second. So delay for map. This one.
There's a whole bunch of stuff on the side.
Pay no attention to what's behind the curtain. Those are things that you should not be concerned with. Here we are. Alright. Today is the 8th. Alright. Everybody have figures?
Yes.
Everybody was in this general area.
He's a big one over here.
We just killed a large snake.
You big one by the crystal, wasn't he? Yeah. No, he
And-
was already there.
And Almar
let me
became
get
a
that.
Obama.
Let's do that.
Started taking care of the
Now
snake.
it's small.
Yeah. I got a friend.
Who may suck your soul out. We don't know.
It's not a lot. And the even smaller one. Alright. So, you had turned the little beam a light around and redirected across several things. You had discovered a mirror hidden behind one wall that fell away when the light hit it. And you had redirected the beams to hit every single sarcophagi in this room. And when you did, the central chamber opened up. All went sort of deathly silent and cold, and you had the feeling that you were no longer alone. And that's where we stopped last time. I'm gonna try to overlay this. Slightly more ominous encounter.
Do we hear anything besides?
It's still silent, although you can hear if everyone's really quiet, even with passive perception, you would know. You can hear a wind blowing somewhere, whistling through the stone structures about the cracks, crevices through this structure, which was obviously impressive at some point, but the ravages of time and moving of earth have done quite a bit of damage to the walls here and there.
I will start patrolling around the sarcophagi.
The light is no longer present, the beam of light, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
You're able to make a complete circuit, but when you get to this point, you'll be able to see that this wall is no longer present. In fact, a strange bluish green glow seems to emanate from that room, very faint at the edges, but there's a source of light in there. Where previously this place was mostly dark, with the exception of the light beam that originated from these sarcophagus. That's also removed this wall.
I will inch closer to kind of try and peek in.
While you're sneaking up, andLl need a stealth roll on that, please.
13.
13. Back in the other gathering of individuals, you guys do. The barbarian has wandered off into the darkness.
Should we follow him or?
Can we even see?
Most of you have night vision.
I do not.
You were floundering around down here, I guess.
Let's see. I'll use one of my tinkering things to give myself like a little torchlight.
Gives you enough light to see in your immediate surroundings, up to 20 feet.
I may not be smart, but since a new wall just opened up, I guess near us.
Do we hear anything? Or is it just like?
Just a slight whistle of wind somewhere in the distance.
I mean, when the wall dropped. Oh, okay.
I propose to the group, would it be possible that a way out kind of revealed itself after we...
I mean, I guess we have to go investigate.
Can I pinpoint where the wind is coming from, or is it just coming from...
Roll perception.
Okay. I've settled on Scottish.
Or an investigation, if that's better for you.
I'll do perception.
I cannot give it any more, Captain.
That's a 4.
The echo in this chamber is deceiving, and you can't really pinpoint exactly what sound comes from. To you, it feels like it could be coming from all around you.
Well, I went that way, so I'm gonna go that way. And I start patrolling the opposite way. Meet in the middle.
I follow him.
You follow. You guys slowly left behind as your party separates. Always split.
I mean, we're in the same room still.
It's true. It's true.
It's not like one of us is still on the other side of the ruins, where we came in from the snake hole.
How about these two? You guys.
I'm gonna go back around the way that the barbarian went.
You go to find the barbarian. Find them all too quickly. What you guys?
And I'll go with the other guys. Feldspar.
All right.
Team small.
Follow.
Stand up. You inch around the corner to look into the revealed room. You see a steel sarcophagus in the center of the room. There's no dust upon it, though dust covers the floor. There don't appear to be any footprints there. Doesn't appear as anyone's walked in this chamber in who knows how many years. The dust appears pretty thick. Other than that, the room is plain, bare, with no decoration. Nothing else lies within the room, except for the sarcophagus. Its head faces the doorway. So, looking at it, you can see the top of its head and the intricate carving that goes down. It is dwarven size, just as all the others have been, and is expertly crafted, carved, forged, I guess, since it's metal.
Do I see him hearing it?
Yeah, he's like looking around the corner. You can see the faint hint of greenish blue light that's coming from this chamber.
Where's the light coming from?
It appears to be emanating from the sarcophagus itself.
I give you like one of like.
I do thumbs up and motion you to come join me.
I motion for these guys. Like, come on.
I tap
Runs
Almar.
around, trying to get the best angle.
I tap Almar on the shoulder. How hurt are you? How hurt do you look?
Meh.
I hold
A
out
few
my
cuts and
good.
bruises.
I hold out my good berry.
I'm not that hurt. I'm good. Sorry. I'm
Jess.
good.
There's a weird sarcophagus in here that might be up your alley.
Start inching forward.
I figured if there are a bunch of these sarcophagi around, except this one's like locked behind a big puzzle, that there's some significance to it.
What do you think? You staying back, or you want to go forward? And
I'll go forward and look at the sarcophagus. Definitely glowing.
I want to kind of get between
It's a faint
Almar
glow.
and Jesse.
Oh, this
You've
point,
got the
at this point, I'm
amazing
probably like-
Technicolor hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah,
At this
I'd
point,
probably have
I'm
to
just like
walk
straight
up
up
to
in
it.
front of it, like, what's up?
That's right.
looks pretty blank in there. The light that comes from the sarcophagus is very faint, less than a torchlight. It only illuminates about 5 feet or so. 5 feet pretty bright, and about 5 feet pretty dim after that. So about half a torchlight's worth. The sarcophagus looks nice. It's made of steel, and as I had said previously, were this several hundred years ago, that would be a fortune worth of metal. Not really worth that much anymore. The dust that covers the room is undisturbed, probably undisturbed for decades, if not centuries.
Well, who's gonna poke it? I went Russian for a second. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
I'll go.
You're gonna touch it?
Yeah, I'll touch it.
I would suggest a long stick.
I'm looking to see if I have anything that can.
You know, with how much I'm teetering towards Russian, I'm tempted just to make him Russian. It seems to be an easier accent.
I guess prestidigitation also kind of cleans a spot.
It does.
So I kind of want a motion for them to kind of get back
Yeah.
in
Give him
a safe spot.
You are aware that you've cast a significant number of spells this day. This is still
This
the
can't-
same deck.
Yep. I want to walk in the room.
You gonna polish it?
I want to polish where I think some important details are, yes, but I'm not doing that until y'all are
Are
kind
out of the way.
You said the
Yeah.
the sarcophagus has no dust on it, right?
Correct.
Well, I
The
thought you
room
s-
is covered in.
Well, if he says stand back, I've seen some crazy shit. I'm gonna stand back. Out of the entranceway, at
You
least.
stay in there?
Yeah, I'll get behind the thing if he's gonna be casting spells.
Yeah, I'll back up too if he's gonna cast a spell.
I'm gonna whistle and kind of do this to the dwarf to get him to move out of my line.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I want to investigate
Apologies.
the sarcophagus first before I start dusting the room.
You staying where you're
Where am I? Right there.
Right next to me.
I found spar. Get in front of me.
I'm just saying.
Meet you.
You guys have traveled with a magic
For
user
lunch,
for a
yeah.
significant amount of time. And you know that he's a wild magic user. Don't roll any dice yet. But, so you've seen fireballs happen. Wild magic can equal a fireball. You've seen this happen. And you know how big a fireball is in an open space. This is not an open space.
Oh, shit.
Fireball fills volume. I'm just saying.
I forgot it goes around the corners. I'm not gonna lie.
It's not good.
Your characters will be well aware of the danger
Yeah.
that you're about to be in.
Is Jesse still in the room with
I
me?
can take it.
Would you like to move?
say you can take it?
Yeah, I don't want to be in
I was about to say
there.
the barbarian's like,
Or is
I'm
it
gonna back out of
down
this.
way?
Yeah.
Further? Nearer?
She's
Yours
like
good?
she's backing down. Like it's,
I want to investigate first. Kind of the sarcophagus, and then I'm going to start dusting the room.
All right. A general investigation of the room from a little bit of distance.
7.
The dust in front of you, it stops where that wall would have been. Just a clean, straight line where that wall would have been. You can see the dust is 3/4 of an inch thick. The sarcophagus itself is pristine, clean, as the day it was crafted. Maybe cleaner.
Can I do another?
There's also, even with your horrible roll, there's also a chill that emanates from this room, being this close.
Is it coming directly from the sarcophagus or one
It's
of them?
coming from the room. You can't really
From the
tell
room,
with that horrible roll exactly where it's coming from.
I want to go to this far corner.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that's
We're gonna
farther
not
away
far.
from everybody.
He walks into the room. You can't see him. He disappears from your sight as he walked around the corner.
pretty
you
sure
can
only
still
was,
see
yeah, I was
him.
about to say I'm pretty sure the only one who has a chance
You're
of
the
line
only
of
one
sight
who
is him.
knows. Crosses the threshold. Just
I'm looking at you the whole time like, what's going on?
the dust remains undisturbed.
Okay. Does my high perception cancel out my 8 intelligence? Would I realize that this isn't a backfire? Because I've seen him turn invisible from casting a spell before.
That's
So,
true. Roll an intelligence. We'll see.
Intelligence?
You could also use wisdom. Probably a better roll for it.
Wisdom is a little bit better, but so I'll do that. If I can do wisdom, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep the same roll, so that gives me a 2.
A 2.
Big oof.
He could be dead. Yeah.
He got vapor.
That room could be a mimic.
That room could be a mimic.
I think the room's a mimic. The room ate him.
He says that and I charge him like,
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I'm going to shoot into the room.
Whoa!
I'm
Roll
assuming the shot would
disadvantage.
transpire before.
Is he actually still there?
I'm still there. I haven't
You don't
barely.
know.
We don't know that.
You-
I haven't walked to my corner.
We're going to have both of you roll a d20 for your initiative, and we'll see whether you got there
Oh,
before.
Christ.
Between me and him, or
I need him to roll initiative.
Okay.
The
See
team
who
is-
moved first.
See who moved first.
Well, okay. So to clarify, I would assume I would see him shoot, say it's a mimic, and then run.
We'll see.
Okay.
Roll a d20.
He's gonna shoot me in the arm.
I'm more worried.
15. My initiative. You said initiative.
Correct.
15 plus 7, so 22.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of initiative for it to work.
Alert.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, we forgot it the very first combat, but then we.
What'd you get? 27?
20.
20. All right. So you went first.
Oh, I wouldn't shoot if I saw you in the
No, you're good.
He ran in the room and disappeared. You're pretty sure both of them are dead.
Do I see him
Yeah, I
run
was
into
like-
the room?
I was like
Yeah, he
Warhammer,
shows
and
up.
I was like, mimic.
I thought we agreed that I was gonna do my thing first, and then y'all would come in.
He shouted it was a mimic.
What was your time?
It's not a mimic.
Oh, I haven't rolled. Disadvantage?
It's just cold.
Am I just in the room like normal?
Let's
With
grab,
him?
let's grab what
Oh,
you two
okay.
see in just a moment. We got to resolve what happened outside during this moment.
Oh, good lord, are we about to die?
Probably.
from a mummy, mummy mimic.
Oh, with disadvantage, it's an 11.
An 11. Does an 11 hit either one of you?
No.
My AC is 11.
Uh,
So yes.
Roll a 6 and pick high or low.
I'm going to say hi. I rolled a 1.
Apparently you get hit. Roll some damage.
Why? Why am I getting
An
shot?
arrow appears suddenly in your butt.
So it's hit my. I've been attacked in my front. I've been turned blue, and I've been shot in my butt.
9 damage.
You are the comic relief of this party.
I don't like that.
I'm surprised you didn't have me shoot it down this corridor somehow.
You shoot your arrow, and you hear someone go. "Ow!"
I inhale
I
my.
just look
Your
over.
arrow just disappears.
I just look over and I see a shaft coming out of his backside.
I-
I'm just
Pretty
like,
much.
I hit
That
it, guys.
sucks.
In his right cheek.
I
An
inhale.
arrow.
Did you kill it?
I take one of my good berries.
I don't know.
I reach over and I yank it
How,
out.
how could I've never heard of a mimic so big?
Blue flower, red thorns.
Yeah.
Wait, how much is the good berry worth?
I don't know. I
Like
don't believe
HP
that.
wise.
Oh, one.
It's just one.
One hit
One?
point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Would you like some more?
yeah. I would love some more. Thank
You have a
you.
bag full of them.
Let's do the carry.
Do you have 8 of them?
What are the rest of the people outside doing? What are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
We'll get to you in just a second.
I'll wait until he describes
An
what
arrow.
that
2
was.
people run in the room. He shoots an arrow in the room. Everything disappears as soon as it crosses that threshold. The dust appears to be undisturbed on the outside. You hear the ranger call out, "It's a mimic! They've been eaten."
The room's a mimic.
These are things that exist.
I want to make a room-sized mimic now.
Greater mimic.
You really
The
hate
size
your
of a
party,
room.
don't
I will
you?
roll an Arcana check or something to see if this
Okay.
tracks. Mimic.
I've been wanting to do a mimic colony for a while.
It's so dangerous.
From Tasha's.
That's a 16 plus 8.
Yeah.
You've heard of greater mimics. Read about them. Very small notes. Not a whole lot to know about mimics as a whole. But they could look like anything. That's why they're called mimics.
Okay, I'm gonna go like, so the room's a mimic? I'm gonna take out my dagger and try and stab the wall.
Chink, chink, chink. It's hard to miss the wall. It doesn't dodge out of the way.
It's not, are mimics supposed to be this hard?
Mimics typically, and you're all seasoned adventurers. So a mimic, or you may or may not have encountered one, but you've heard tales. They tend to be very sticky. So if you come in contact with an actual mimic, you tend to be sort of stuck to it for a bit, almost like glued to it.
Oh no.
And nothing happens when you hit it with your guy. When you hit the wall.
It's like walking down a hallway when someone spills soda, your shoes kind of stick.
My time's like 50. You get really stuck.
Once you get stuck, you're there.
Also, it's like cartoon glue. It's like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you sure this doesn't seem very like mimicky? It's not very sticky.
She tries to convince the party in this moment that that's not true. What are you doing?
I was just gonna say, like, when he announced that it was a mimic, and I hear the ouch when he got shot in the butt.
yeah.
Like, I'll approach someone cautiously, not like let me just go and attack or anything, like bum rush in, but it's like I can hear you still, even though I can't see you. So
Because I'm in a lot of pain. Because I just got shot in the butt.
For a considerable amount. What's your total movement?
45.
45. Yeah. So even trying to be cautious to get there. Try to look in. All you see is the empty room as you saw before, but you can hear somebody very close back on. And then as the arrow gets pulled out of his butt.
I'll take my javelin and just kind of reach it over the threshold and pull it back to see if it disappears and comes back when I.
Oh!
What?
Very, very, very succinctly does. It just
Disappears.
as it crosses the threshold.
Okay. I think this
Seemingly
is just some sort of illusion or magic. I don't think they're actually dead.
I'm not dead.
You said we were dead!
I just got shot. I'm
While
about to
all
be
this is
dead.
happening, and you guys can hear everything that's happening outside. But inside is a very different environment than what you saw looking through the hole in the wall. The sarcophagus is still there. A small table has been erected across the top of it below the neck. And sitting at that small table is a dwarf. You can see through him. He glows kind of greenish blue. The source of the light, I'm pretty sure of. He's apparently in deep contemplation. He wears a sort of vest that's way too short for him only comes down to about his rib cage, and pants that were probably fancy at some point, and a really ruffled shirt. His hair is slicked back as if you'd use a handful of grease from the kitchen to slick it back, and it's tied in a ponytail, and he is beardless. But you know, it's pretty insane.
It's a genie dwarf.
We found a genie!
He turns to look at you and floats up off of his chair. His hand rises to point to the first one who came in the room. His mouth opens.
I'm scared now.
Oops, sorry, wrong thing. Cave. Give you a sound and jump.
We can look at the bright side of this entire thing. Jess did not get shot.
I thought it was going to deflect off the wall. Ding, ding!
Yeah,
And she
just
get-
bounce around.
And that is the sound that emanates from it.
He just opens his mouth. And,
Yep. Very loud in the chamber that you're in. The sound of swirling winds, although there's a breath of wind to be felt.
The burial rites versus the appearance of the ghost, who I'm assuming belongs to this coffin, do not match up.
Walls suddenly alight, starting from the bottom, and sort of revealing themselves as it passes up, as the dust begins to swirl, very slightly. Swirls about as it picks up, this wind that you can't feel, as this dust rises, and glowing words appear. Some in small script, some in large script, all across the walls from floor to ceiling. 100 different passages, phrases are written all over every surface of the walls there. And they glow in this greenish blue light. The dwarf continues to point at you accusatorily.
Methinks we should leave. Or at the very least, you should.
you can help. First off, let's make sure because if we get cursed, we don't want the entire party cursed.
Right, so you should exit the chamber, because he has no
Will he
problem.
let me leave the chamber? Is that the thing?
We'll find out.
I take a step back.
You meet a solid wall of force.
Oh, wonderful. Alright.
See,
You can't see anything out there. You can see the passageway, but nothing is out there.
if I were to yell back to where I think the doorway was, can they still potentially hear me?
You can try.
Bazarin! Bazarin!
Definitely hear his voice. You don't hear the wind, but you hear his voice.
What?
Make sure no one... Do I hear the what?
You can hear the wind. You have to scream over the wind. It's very loud.
I can't hear you, but make sure no one else comes in the chamber.
Can I
Okay.
use my religious knowledge to identify this being?
Sir.
Cool.
Like roll religion check.
I'm a cleric that's not proficient in religion. 13?
It's a burial chamber. You know that for a fact.
Some form of beard. Got it.
But other than that, you don't recognize any holy
I kinda
symbols.
turn my head to the
This
side.
isn't any particular burial rite that you would understand to be put in such a place. It's pretty rich. So.
But yeah, I turn my head to the side towards the wall I just came through. I'm like, we got a pissed off poltergeist.
Wait, Almar. What languages do you speak? And write?
Common and dwarvish.
Do you have a piece of paper?
It's a good question.
Unlikely, but possible.
No, because I did not take the priest kit.
Boy,
Because nobody takes the
but
priest
it's the
kit.
priest kid. That's why I said unlikely.
Can Almar pass through the barrier?
You can all hear this. Those
Okay.
who are outside, you can all hear this.
Just kind of, my eyes are on the dwarf the entire. I reach my hand back and it goes through the prestigious wall.
You mean a solid wall of force.
Cool.
Nope.
Nope.
What is the dwarven word for friend? I can conjure that in the air.
Mellow.
That was the Elvish word, but
It's
yeah.
beer.
No, but like,
I know.
but like, Can I do my best to conjure that in the air with minor illusion?
I could just
You know
say
the organ?
friend.
No.
Would you like me
He
to
is
teach
not.
you the
He's
word
not focused
friend?
on you.
You may
I know.
certainly do so.
What? Can you teach me, friend?
Can I just tell you what friend is?
Yes.
Okay, the dwarven word for friend is friend.
I
Dwarvish in real
do
life.
my hands in the SpongeBob rainbow and I just friend with minor illusion.
Oh no.
Roll a D100.
Alrighty.
At least it wasn't friendship.
Man, I'm right next to
Friends.
you.
I'm right behind you. Please turn into a
15.
pilot plant. Because that would be hilarious.
On the bright side, can a
It's just
fireball
like-
go through
it's
Oh
the
just
no,
like-
not again.
No, it's just like Rosemary. What lovely
15.
hydrangea.
15.
I turn pink.
Yeah, pink
Oh man,
wolf
we're
on the
getting
ground.
RGB up in here. I'm just starting. Da-da-da-da-da.
You suddenly feel less hurt and you gain 5 hit points.
Yay!
It's a beneficial one.
For the next minute, you will gain
everything's-
5 hit points every turn.
Oh, you got regen.
Whoa.
Let me
Nice.
know if you go over your hit point maximum.
I think by the next turn I'll go over my hit point maximum because I'm only
We'll
3
deal with
points
that.
down.
We'll deal with that in a second.
Uh-oh.
All right. So, outside the chamber, you've heard all of this going on. And it's like, how do you say friend? It's like, it's friend. And he's like, I'm your friend. And you hear sprinkle, sprinkle, ding, ding, ding. As the magic goes off, and you all like, all right, close your eyes for a second.
My butt hurts less.
And like, oh, my butt feels better. Yeah, these are all things that you hear. If you could see it, it might make more sense. You find it a bit strange with your current point of view.
It's the
Damn
best.
right.
It's the best audio ever.
Is this some kind of magical trick we're being played on right now?
Probably.
Don't come in the chamber.
No, definitely come in here.
Don't come in. It's a small room. Don't let. If we get cursed, the
If
whole
we
party
have to
doesn't get-
fight with just you and
They appear to be
me,
arguing
Yeah.
what the series of events should be next. You hear conflicting recommendations.
at least
to come
one
in
of them
and
should
stay
come
out.
in.
Okay, Bazarin, it's safe to come in. I
I wouldn't say safe.
No, that seems like a trick.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a trick.
It's
At
not
this
safe
point-
to come in, but we're in danger nonetheless.
You hear all of these things. At this point, I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no.
Can I keep my 22 from before?
You may keep your 22.
Oh, dude, sick. 8. And that's why I keep my 22.
18.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
So
Single
our
digit
normal
fall.
initiative order.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, single digits like always, huh, Joe?
I do the jangly thing in my hand. I thought it would work.
What you got, Jake?
He has a 4.
As a
4?
I was about to say who's Jacob.
I'm sorry. I keep getting your name wrong. I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
It's Joseph.
Yeah. Plus, I don't even know if
why weren't you named Jacob?
even my own family has called me Josh before, and I have a cousin named Josh.
I get called Matt a lot.
That's weird.
And he's
Victor.
Paul.
No, I'm not Paul.
19.
I was specifically not called Paul because me, my grandfather, and my great grandfather were all called Paul.
I know I'm making a Jimmy Neutron joke.
I know.
That's
It's
why
not
he doesn't
even-
go by Paul.
That's not even a Jimmy Neutron joke. It's a commercial ad, or it's like an ad after Jimmy
It's not
Neutron.
the ad, it's the studio.
What studio?
It's
It is an
Demon
ad-
Productions.
It is an ad for the studio.
It's a little stinger at the end.
I guess if you consider credits ads for people.
Well, then what
I
is
guess
the
it kind
MCU
of is,
doing?
Yeah.
Because you're showing other people, hey, look, we made this. Let us make
Here's
animal
proof
ads.
that I made this.
I guess my sign of friendship didn't work.
No.
All right. So, because there's a lot happening at once, I'm gonna have to go through initiative order for things. So please try to restrain your comments until it is your initiative to do a thing. So, start with you. You were telling them you were arguing for people to please come in and give some assistance.
So the ghost dude's just pointing and wailing.
Yep.
At,
Just
at me or at both of us?
I will speak in Dwarvish and say, "Yo, homie, what's up?" No, I'm like, "What ails you?"
Turns and looks at you, his eyes wide. His finger leaves pointing to him, points to the walls. Now, you turn and notice that passages are written in Dwarvish.
Any particular one stand out, or?
The language itself, while Dwarvish, is ancient.
So it's like a lot of yees and hithers.
Yes.
Okay. Take the rest of my turn to start translating.
All right. You pick a piece of the wall and start translating things, and I will give you a thing in just a second. All right. Victor.
Let's see. So he wants us to go in there, or he doesn't want us to go in there. Either way, I guess I'm gonna try and prep for any possible danger that's about to go on. I want to cast. Well, I can only cast it on one person. I would like to cast. I thought I had it. Maybe I don't have it. Huh. Oh. Warding bond on Feldspar.
Ah, okay. Yeah, excellent.
And
Wave of energy washes over him. Some of his internal parts glow slightly. Influx of magic.
excellent. I'm gonna go stand by the door. Just wait on the command. I'll set Feldspar in actually. Feldspar, you go in there. They obviously need help.
Spar pushes in behind you. He disappears as he crosses the threshold.
Oh, hey. So, wait.
Not my first pick for aid, but it'll work.
I mean, he's the more sturdy of us.
Yeah. Like I said.
I'm gonna run up to the doorway.
Run around the corner to find that there are only 3 of your companions here now. The other ones mysteriously disappeared. 2 of them, were here a minute ago. I don't know where Fred's Feldspar went.
Didn't I hear him talking about how they disappeared into the room?
You did hear.
I'm gonna, on my little hat contraption, I'm gonna put the red one on and look at the doorway to see if, it looks different, since something's weird about it.
You turn the focus lens down to your eye and glare closely at the doorway itself.
I'm gonna wait and see, if we can come in or not.
She examines the doorway. Seems to be a bit perplexed, expecting more than what she got. John. Everybody seems to be gathered all up in your sight line.
I will extract some rations from my bag and start eating.
Now, as good a time as any, get that meal in. Never know when you will have another chance. It's the veteran talking to you. Been in many wars. Understands how this works. Use your moments when you can. All right, Mike.
I'm hearing conflicting reports, so do you want me in? Do you not want me in? I don't know.
There's danger afoot.
Dangerous feat.
We'd like to help.
Or should I go?
We'd like to help, but if you don't want to come in, that's okay.
I say the more the merrier.
I'll go in as well.
Proof. All right, it's rather crowded right here in the doorway, so you're gonna have to choose one side or the other.
I'll on this side.
This way. You squeeze in, pushing past your compatriots who are in the room. You guys just watch him disappear as he steps across the barrier. The glowing figure, as described before, stands there, turns to take note of you coming in. Kind of clicks back for a second for each new person that comes in, but continues to just the sound of wind, the only emanation from his face.
Jeepers, it's a ghost. This is what we've been dealing with.
I'm somewhat afraid of this ghost.
Green glowing, greenish blue glowing letters are covering the surfaces of the chamber.
I don't think I speak Dwarvish.
One campaign I did take Dwarvish.
I do not.
Always take Dwarvish.
Always take Dwarvish.
I took freaking Giant instead.
I took Draconian.
I took Gnomish.
You know what? That's probably solid too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
In Dragonlance.
Roll a d10.
It's around here somewhere. 3.
This pretty long one, but this is what you decide.
Oh boy,
You can share that information or not. It's up to you.
I love reading.
As you read it, it disappears, leaving a blank spot on the wall.
Oh great.
So when you're done reading that, I would like it back.
All right. Am I allowed to make notes?
I don't have any paper.
Cool.
You can read it out loud, and everyone else will hear it.
Even the people outside.
I will read it out loud.
Yeah.
Once, in the distant reaches of the land, there lived a great bard named Marzak.
You get about that far, the sound of the wind picks up in volume, requiring you to now raise your voice.
Okay. He was a master of the lyre. I was in theater. I can go higher.
You don't actually have
Yeah, I
to,
know.
but
I'm
just-
just-
but I appreciate the effort. I appreciate the effort.
He was a master of the lyre, his music echoing throughout the kingdoms, capturing the hearts of those who heard him. He was also known for his cryptic tales, weaving intricate stories filled with hidden meaning that only the wise could decipher.
If anyone has the ability to take notes, then you may take them.
One of Marzak's most enigmatic tales was about the gathering of the dragons. He spoke of how the beasts had come together in a way never seen before. I'm gonna make a fool of myself reading this, I swear to God. Their power of ferocity unmatched. The bard warned of the dangers ahead, for the dragons were working in concert, their goals unknown but undoubtedly fearsome. Listen closely, my friends, Marzak would say, his voice growing hushed. For the winds of change are upon us. The dragons have awakened, and the land shall tremble under their footsteps. Seek refuge where you can, for they are coming, and they shall not be stopped. Marzak's tale spread far and wide, and many sought to learn more of the dragon's gathering, but the bard never spoke of it again. Some say that he disappeared into the shadows, his knowledge and secrets lost forever. Others whispered that his tomb lies hidden, waiting to be discovered by those who dare to seek the truth of the dragon's gathering. And so, Marzak's tale remains, shrouded in mystery and intrigue, a warning of the dangers that lie ahead for those who would ignore the signs and the power of the dragons working together.
What?
I said fiddle faddle shilly shout.
As you read
That's
all
what
of
I thought you
that
said.
long bit of information, it disappeared. And so all that's left is what you've heard. And unfortunately, the reference is gone. So, unless anyone has the feat that allows you to recall things for a month.
I almost picked that one. I really did.
Gnomish and that fee, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Literally.
Dwarvish and that fee.
It was between that and what I actually picked.
Leaves a blank spot on the wall. The volume of the wind continues at its current level. It's quite loud. And any conversations that you have within the chamber would require you to almost scream at this point.
Now, when you say a blank spot, do you mean like a little like or like a big
They
chunk
were
of
written
the
in
wall?
large letters.
Okay.
Large chunk of the walls.
All right, so I'm making headway. Got it.
Continues to point to various places of the wall, now sort of animated since you've read things. But he doesn't move.
Do you think this is Marzok?
More than likely. He looks Barty.
Should we ask him?
I don't think it would help as he's pointing. I start noting
You
where
go
he's
to
pointing.
decipher some of the things.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that one. All right.
Alright, those of you who are outside the chamber are still just waiting. Some time has passed.
I'll make a note of that. I moved. Free up some room for people to come in.
I'm gonna like stick my hand through the doorway.
Your hand disappears. You still feel it. A little disconcerting, seeing part of your body suddenly vanish.
Can I pull it back?
Yeah, pulls back unscathed.
Do I know they're stuck in there, or do I assume they can just?
Really don't have an idea, unfortunately. But you were able to pull your hand back, so there's no reason for you to think otherwise.
Just do that again.
Okay.
I'm going to grab her hand and see if she can pull me back through.
As she pulls back, as soon as your hand reaches the edge of the dust, it's like physical.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, what's wrong?
We're stuck in here.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
We have to uncover a mystery, possibly rewrite history to get out of here.
Rewrite history? How do you rewrite history? Are you
that a
time
reference?
traveling?
DuckTales.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
I felt it.
Wow.
Couldn't place it, but I felt it. I was like, that's a reference.
And ask them. I'm all references.
That's okay. We apologize for that.
Disney, don't sue us.
Yeah. We do not own the
Please
rights
don't.
to any of this.
Well, Disney will own the world in like 3
Like-
years, so
They'll
I
have
for
to
one
fight-
welcome our corporate
Yeah, Disney and
overlords.
Google will have to like build their robots to fight each other. Those.
Anyway,
All right. So, outside the chamber, you finished your rations. You're pretty full at this point. Do anything else? Just waiting. See what transpires.
I don't have a good feeling about going in there because I hear them saying they're trapped. So, I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay. You wait, deciding might be better to figure out how things lay out from this point forward, at least for a little while. Feldspar is still just dawn.
Yeah. And I can't, as far as I know, I don't think I can see through him or in any way communicate.
Pretty sure you
back.
can.
Yeah, he's just kind of a guy. Do I think I'd be more useful in there than out here, though?
That's a decision that you will have to make.
Do you guys need any actual help? Are you guys in trouble, or?
You may give an answer if you're inside the room.
kind of.
We're just stuck.
There's
I'm reading Dwarvish.
a mad poltergeist that is making us read.
The monster.
Torture.
The monster.
I love reading.
Do you know Dwarvish?
No.
Then you can't read.
I'll look around the room and see if I can find a way to get y'all out of here.
Wait. Did any of us investigate the bigger room with the sarcophagus in it?
I don't want to investigate that alone.
It was full of
This room is
steel
what I'm talking
coins,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that was the steel coin room. That's the come back later and sell it for scrap room.
about. Okay. Please investigate the outside of the room.
I'd like to see if I can. Feldspar.
I knew that would happen. Time to hobble.
Shouldn't have left Feldspar.
Trying
there.
to draw Feldspar back.
I cannot. I'm gonna go try and move that crystal thing by my own hands.
This thing?
Yeah.
You find it locked in place. You can roll a strength check if you want to try to force it.
Use my powerful Kender arms.
You just roll up your sleeves and you're like swole.
Jacked grandpa. Yeah.
Years hammering. That's a 9.
You're going a bit red in the face and developing a little bit of sweat, but you're not really moving this thing.
Swollest guy at the senior center.
All right. All right, you. Doing anything else? Your party seems scattered. Some more than half disappeared.
I'll go with him and
All right.
investigate the crystal.
The crystal is dark. The beam of light that had emanated from over here is no longer present. He appears to be trying really hard to attempt to turn it. I mean, it doesn't appear to be moving anyplace.
You think we could steal it?
I'm sure we unlock a few bolts.
The crystals themselves are large and are well inset. So you might be able to check one out. I'll try it out. Not sure if they're worth much, but
Is it pretty? Does it sparkle?
it's quartz. By the looks of it, anyway. Doesn't really sparkle all that much. It is faceted. Someone has worked on these crystals to shape them in certain ways to make them fit into this column, but they don't look too fancy. But like I said, it's there. You could take it if you wanted to. Try hard. Anything else you want to do? I'm going to wait to see what happens in the room. Rolling me an 8.
A D8, you said? Oh, okay. 8.
I didn't go.
You find a small poem.
I love poetry.
Him. From the depths of the sea to the peaks of the sky, rise the chosen few to do or to die. With courage and strength and a heart full of might, they set forth on a quest in the darkness of night. Love it. The sorcerer bereft who wields magic untold, a berserker with spirit. I thought it said squirt for a second. I was like, what?
It's hard to read. It's
P's
ancient.
and Q's,
word.
man. They look very similar. As fierce as of old. A rogue with a secret that even they don't know. And a small one with heart that can make the masses glow. Together they journey through the shadows so deep to the lands of the spirits where mischief they keep. To forge weapons of silver and face the greatest beast, and to vanquish the darkness with a power released. So heed the wind's call and remember this rhyme of heroes' ascent in the course of their time. For the journey ahead holds mysteries untold and a victory hard won with the power of old. I hope you all remember that, because I don't.
It sounds like a prophecy about us.
I want you all
But
to know
there's not enough.
these were written by ChatGPT, which is an AI program. I said, write me a thing about this. This is what it gave me. So,
I've been wanting to mess with that for a while.
I did not write that. ChatGPT gave it to me. It was just a computer AI. But in any event, that's what it was.
Interesting.
Also, the previous long one was
Okay. Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Like, it's for real.
I couldn't either. Yeah. Well, all right. So that's what happens. And as you read it, It disappears. The wind rises in volume. It's very loud. But I don't feel any wind.
I knew I was
Just the
destined
sound.
for greatness. This poem about our foretelling our future, it has to be about us.
It does seem to directly relate to the party all of a sudden, which you find quite strange.
Only
This
4
place is
people.
like
Yeah, there wasn't enough people for the whole party.
Well, the wall. There's enough. There's more. The wall.
yeah, there's more wall to decide. I moved to another
The spirit
bit.
is more animated. He's like,
He's like, no, that bit. I wrote that when I was an angsty teen. Go to this bit. I just
It was my blue period.
start. I'm like, all right, next one.
move on to some more text. Is anybody doing anything else? We're just waiting for the decipherment.
I'm gonna pick him up and hold him so he can read the stuff at the top of the wall.
Help.
Nice.
Can I ask the ghost? Does he speak? I'm gonna say in Gnomish. Do you speak Gnomish to the ghost?
No habla gnomish.
Turns and looks at you. Frowns.
So no. Oh, common. I say in common.
Just takes it.
Can you turn down the wind, please? Can I persuade the ghost? I want to roll for persuasion of the ghost.
Points at the wall.
He's the only one that can speak Dwarvish.
Am I really the only one?
Thank
In
goodness.
the
Oh
room.
man.
He's the only one.
I'm glad I picked a dwarf now.
Well, you are, or yeah.
We would be stuck in the room. Oh my god. He's the only one that can speak Dwarvish. Can you turn down?
Can you turn down the,
The wo-
sound of the wind, please? We can't hear it. Suddenly the wind stops. He closes his mouth.
Thank you.
Thumbs up.
Is it still? Is it? Is the are the walls at all dusty so I can swipe it away? Okay. Is there anything that?
Is there any way I can be helpful? I know.
Exactly.
I know the feeling, man.
The words are glowing. You can attempt to read the words. You can understand the language. Other than that,
Yeah, you don't have to know dwarvish to try to translate it.
you can try to decipher it.
I'll try. I'll try. What do I have to roll?
Roll investigation.
Investigation.
Roll
Plus one.
linguistics. Wait, wrong game.
Solid 10.
Start. Roll a d8.
Oh, great. 5. I see a lot of like long paragraphs in there, man.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
As you attempt to decipher it,
Oh.
you get no real knowledge.
Oh. Okay. Do I notice that?
Oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna say, hey, don't do that.
I'm trying to help.
Okay. Don't.
is gone.
I'm blue.
Da dee da die. Now hush.
Sit down.
Close your eyes and don't read anything.
I sit with my legs extended against the wall.
Sometimes the best way you can help is by not helping.
No, I sit up
Dude,
against
too
the
many
sarcophagus.
cooks.
There's like 3 other characters in that binder, and like 2 of them know comprehend language. Like,
You know what? I'm gonna climb on top of the sarcophagus and I'm gonna sit like a pouty baby.
I was this
You
close.
touch the sarcophagus. You immediately
Oh,
have to
hell.
roll Constitution.
Alrighty. Oh, I got +7.
Yeah, that's not good. Well, that's not bad. What's that happen?
You roll a 1.
Those who are watching will witness as he reaches, stomps towards the sarcophagus, and reaches out, touches it as if he's about to lift his leg up to climb on top of it. It turns into a solid block of stone.
Oh, that fantastic.
I don't know anti-petrified. I should be able to do it, maybe.
We'll find out after I read.
Am I
At
still
least
like?
he's out of the way now.
Am I?
Are you aware of things? Yes, you are aware of exactly where you're looking, but only that. You can't move it.
Okay.
Am I basically just like
You can hear
floating?
everything.
Oh, okay, great.
Am I floating in a bubble and I really can't like talk or?
No, man. Have you ever had like sleep
just-
paralysis?
You're
You
just
like.
you're paralyzed.
Oh, I've had sleep paralysis.
Yeah, so that is you just like.
Oh God.
Well, minus the demons.
I said
minus
floating
the
in a
shadow
bubble
demons.
because that was the campaign that we did with CJ's, where I was just floating in a bubble
All right.
for a whole section.
So,
Oh my god.
who would you like?
I don't know. I guess I'll wait for him to.
You're waiting to see what happens. Okay,
Let's wait for me to finish reading.
Well, this thing's no use. I'm going back to the door.
All right, you go back towards.
I just realized y'all are super far away.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, but they
The
don't.
other half
Have,
of
they
your
don't have the
party
wind
is-
though, so.
Yeah.
The doorway still appears open and empty, the dust undisturbed. The sarcophagus gleaming in the distance, barely visible with the light that you have. But it produces its own light, so that makes it easy.
This is bizarre. Let's see.
On the bright side, I'm not blue.
Can I start
Okay,
casting Detect Magic as a ritual? Well, that would take me an hour.
10
No,
minutes.
10 minutes.
10
Oh,
minutes.
10 minutes?
Yep,
Yeah.
10 minutes to do a ritual.
How long are these turns? A regular 6 seconds? Or?
Regular 6 seconds usually, but we're outside of anything like pressing, so it's fine. You can spend the 10 minutes, but other things will happen while you're trying.
That's fine. Trying to see what kind of magic this is.
It will be more than 6 seconds when people are doing
Yeah.
things.
Alright, time to figure this out.
Start casting,
Start pulling out my
laying out
tools.
your materials and everything that you need to cast this ritual.
Bringing out my little
PKE
gauges.
meter.
All right, you're working on that. You got left at people are just like they run to places and you're like I'll help and then they just run off again. Would you like to stay there, or
I'll go back.
which one are you going to join? This one or this one? Back to the door. You're back to the door. You see that nothing appears to have changed. He has begun laying out the ingredients to cast a spell. You know that he's starting a ritual.
I don't know. Guess I'll just wait.
Alright. How about you?
Did we open that sarcophagus?
That thing? Nobody went in there. You saw it from a distance.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go check that tomb for rich stuff, and I'm gonna go down it.
The passageway is open. There's no dust here. Just an empty passageway. Ahead you see piles of coins and a richly sarcophagus, very well crafted, looking very similar to this one that you saw.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta just glance at it. It wasn't something that I was in.
I'm gonna take a pebble or something and throw it in there.
Okay, you throw it in the room. Well, perception or investigation, whichever you would like. Roll a d20. You throw it straight down this narrow passageway between the coins. It tinks along the stone floor. It comes to a stop. Then, you're very sure you heard from somewhere within the chamber coins move. She didn't hear any coins.
Okay, it does not seem wise to go in there, so I will return.
You decide to back away. There's another passageway in here if you're so curious.
We went into that room though.
We went in that room, right? But did anybody open the sarcophagus?
No one has opened any sarcophagus.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in there and try to open that sarcophagus.
Another sarcophagus here. You can attempt to pry it open, though doing so will damage it. It was apparently sealed for eternity, or planned to be eternity. So it has metal bits that have been permanently fashioned to keep it shut.
I think I have a crowbar. I do not.
So, which are you going to use your bare hands, or are you going to use a weapon or a tool of some type?
I only have my crossbow.
Four,
So.
5, 6, 7. Most everybody has a dagger. Usually comes in a base kit.
I will try to use my dagger.
Roll strength check or athletics. You maybe have an advantage in that.
Nope. This is not gonna be pretty. That's a 1. Unnatural.
The dagger manages to not snap. Well, you've done significant damage. Unfortunately, it's be holding solid.
May I attempt again?
Sure. One more time before we move on.
Unnatural 20.
No. The dagger doesn't survive this attempt, but you do pop the brackets, both of them, on one side of the person comes, allowing you to pry it open. You push, it's pretty heavy, but you manage to push it up to see what's within. Inside, it's nothing.
It's completely empty.
Correct.
I'm gonna feel around, see if it's invisible treasure.
No, you don't feel anything. Just a lot of empty space.
Okay, then I will return to.
Feeling a bit disgruntled.
As I'm walking by, I'm gonna say, "There's something in the treasure room. Something living."
Do I notice your broken dagger?
I think I would have left it.
Oh, okay. I can fix it.
You continue with your ritual, or working on your ritual. You're waiting to see what's happening. You're a rock, so you know
I
it
might
might change much.
I'm like, this is what death looks like.
What about you?
I'm holding him up so you can
You're
read
holding him
the-
up so you can read.
read the top
All right.
high bits.
Choose another bit.
Now stone cold
Roll
gorgeous.
for reading the bit.
Roll an 8. Roll an 8.
Roll an 8.
D8.
This one's wrong.
Okay.
7.
7.
Hope I didn't permanently screw us up by getting part of the wall. Vaporized.
Technically, if you had subtle spell, would you be able to cast as a rock?
No, because I have quicken and I have seeking, so I don't have subtle spell.
It's a long passage. I'll read it for you.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
maybe.
In a time of shadow and peril, a voice echoes in the wind, foretelling of a great danger that threatens the land. The scales of dragons shall be seen once more, their fire and fury, a harbinger of destruction. But hope still glimmers in the darkness, for a chosen few shall rise to meet this threat. The sorcerer, bereft of his one true desire, shall wield the power of the arcane. The berserker, driven by an unquenchable fire within, shall fight with the ferocity of a lion. The rogue, with an ability that lies dormant within, shall awaken its power in the face of the enemy. The kindler, with a spirit as bright as a gnome's, shall bring laughter and mischief to the darkest places, and the ranger, whose aim never fails, shall guide them. Together they shall seek out the weapons of true silver, crafted from the rarest metal, and imbued with the power to slay dragons. But their journey shall be long and arduous, for the path ahead is clouded in mystery, and danger lurks at every turn. So let it be known that in the face of the dragon's roar, a small band of unlikely heroes shall rise to face the challenge, and their bravery shall live on long after the last ember of their victory is faded.
Guys, this is definitely more about us.
I think to myself, me.
As literally in my background personality, thinking about my destinies, and I'm destined for greatness and blah blah blah. I'm more and more convinced that this is about us.
I didn't understand most of that, but I'm pretty sure we're supposed to make our weapons out of the dwarf.
No, out of silver,
What?
not steel.
True silver.
But I like my glove.
It needs to stay inside of you.
That's the only mention of me is the true silver. Yeah, I love it.
The words disappear as he reads them out, leaving a blank spot on the wall.
Hey, you can bless the material.
The spirit in the room,
Bless this man.
his light fades perceptibly.
I think we're solving this.
Yeah, just gotta keep reading.
Yep. Just keep
Scooch
reading,
over.
Just keep reading.
Just scooch over about a foot to the left.
Can my eyes move, or am I just?
Oh, your eyes can't
Slide
let me see
to the
that
left.
one
Yeah.
spot. That's it.
Wait, is the spot that I'm looking at?
Don't you do this, Joe. I swear to God.
Is the spot that I'm looking at, has it been deciphered already?
The spot that you're looking at is right where you placed your hand on the sarcophagus. Makes the most logical sense. You would be looking away.
Can
You're
I
looking
s-
at your hand.
Just trying to do that shit.
I was gonna say, can I see behind my hand to see if I could decipher anything?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I can't cast anything. Can't do anything.
You could cast something that has no verbal, no somatic, no material component. Using
That's-
only the power of your mind.
That's literally no spell.
That's what I'm saying. If he had, no, he doesn't. But if he had subtle spell, would that be ruled in as possible?
Possible.
You can still
Aberrant mind. Sorcerer could do it at level 6.
Psionicis, no problem.
I'm sorry, Joe. Like, I want to unpetrify you, but, like, I know what's gonna happen.
We need you to sit still.
I'm looking.
Hyper a little.
I'm cooking something up. Dang it.
We can fast forward past this unless you guys have other things that you want to be doing. Your spell's going to go off and you will detect magic. And the doorway itself, a line of magic is right at the edge of the dusk. So there's obviously a magical field there.
Would it be able to tell me if it's illusion or
It is illusion.
conjuration? Oh, it's illusion.
So, you know, if we're supposed to like make our weapons out of silver and there's like a bunch of silver coins in the big room, coffin room, I think we should like get the silver coins or something.
There's a steel
coin.
Still,
not
silver.
silver. They look kind of silvery, honestly. Steel does look kind of silvery, but it's not.
Alright, never mind.
Well, there's definitely a trick wall. There's no portals to the hells or something going on here. It doesn't sound like they're in pain.
No, we're just reading.
We're just doing homework.
Well, I can't attest for our sorcerer friend who's a pile of stone now.
What do you mean it's a pile of stone? What happened? Did he,
Yeah, he touched the box in the middle and now he's a rock.
Well, I'm in my 20s. I have a right to get stoned, guys.
He's between a rock and a hard place right now.
did he cast a spell or something?
All of the puns begin.
What?
Did he
He's
cast
hard
a
up.
spell or something?
Wait, did you
No.
say? Did you say
He just made a
somatic?
bad decision.
Did you say
Somatic.
It has to be somatic.
It has no
Cannot use anything in somatic because that requires
Can't
you to
move your
move
fingers.
Dang it.
Verbal because you can't speak. You can't do that. No verbal, no somatic, no materials because you don't have access to any materials because you can't get them.
Unless the material is stone.
Correct.
I'm
You
gonna
could use up your own body to
I'm gonna find something.
cast the
Shape
spell.
Earth.
Hearing
Suddenly
he's
you're a
been
lot
petrified
larger
so
than
much.
most of
First, I was afraid.
All right, I guess
I
it's
was
safe.
petrified.
Oh my god.
Probably. I'm going in.
You go in.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong one. Only the hat. It's only the hat.
Welcome to the party.
He disappears.
Don't read anything.
Yet another one.
Is it
in there.
cursed?
No, but
No,
it
you just,
disappears.
if you read it and you don't understand it, it goes away.
And it's our destiny. It's my destiny.
Part of our destiny.
Go back
was-
to
You've been hearing him read these things as he reads them. We find another one. Let's see, what we down to? We might be down to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, roll a D5. You know how to do that? What? Yeah, D5. Roll a D10, cut in half.
Oh, okay. Huh. 2.
2.
So 4. It was 4.
Yeah, correct. You read a deceptively bad poem.
Deceptively bad? What?
Yeah, even you, who are not finely trained in the arts of a bard, recognize this as just being shite, just really bad work. It's grandiosely titled "An Ode to Dragons," and he reads out: "O noble beasts of ancient scales, that soar the skies and breathe out trails of fire in thy might and grace, the world is lit with thy warm embrace." The ghost kind of smirks, looks around, kind of up from under look. "With eyes aglow and fangs of gold, thou run the skies and leave thy hold upon the earth, a trail of fear and majesty that brings to ear a message of thy ancient might, and all the wisdom that thou dost write upon the winds of things to come, a song of power, second to none. Yet amidst thy rain of fire there lies a gnomish desire, a secret weapon crafted with care to stand against the might of thee, the dragon fair. Oh, how the gnomes, with cleverness bright, have crafted a tool, a shining light, to stand against the flames and roar, and check the power that thou dost bring. To an artifact of the dwarven kin, crafted with care, imbued within a power to quell the dragon's roar and banish it forever."
I cried because of how bad the poem
And the
is.
words disappear. Also written by ChatGPT.
Did you ask for a bad one? God, you asked for a bad poem and that's what it gave you.
That's what it gave me.
I know.
That was pretty solid.
That's pretty solid.
Gnomish weapon. Shining light.
You just read throughout that. I'm just kind of
Yeah. This is what it says, guys. I'm sorry.
Even as a piece
Is it
of
worse
rock,
than
you just
Vogue on
see.
poetry?
Oh man. Even as a piece of rock, you just see one tear. Like, man, that was.
Squeeze. It's like pushing
Oh,
really hard.
Freddy
To
Bumpkin.
squeeze out a tear. It's pushing it, forcing out.
Mazarin, didn't you say your weapon had some gnomish contraption to it?
No, it used to have some symbols and stuff etched on it, but it's been shorn off. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get it back, to figure out what the significance of this is.
Interesting.
You continue reading, unless anyone else has anything else to do.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
just going to
what we got
shortcut
to
through this.
I'm just.
I would like Veldspar to try and like remove him from the sarcophagus.
Lift him up. Stays the stuff.
His hand falls.
I'm just thinking about food. Wait.
Oh no.
Can I see? Wait, can I see any more of the?
Oh, because he lifted him up.
Roll investigation check at disadvantage.
I swear to God.
DC's pretty high on this. It's pretty high.
No. That's a bad sign. For you or for me, I don't know.
Okay, the first one was a 13.
You don't want
Oh,
to know
you
what
gotta
it's
roll
landed
again.
on.
If it goes
You
off
don't
the
wanna
table,
know
it
what it's
doesn't count.
landed on. You don't wanna know what it landed
Was that what it landed on?
Wow,
You're
I guess
kidding.
I'm just lucky, guy.
on. It doesn't count if it's on the ground.
I'm glad it doesn't count if it's on the
Yeah.
ground. Jesus Christ.
9.
You're lucky.
Alright. Yay! You don't catch anything. Cause like the words flashed by, you didn't get a chance to try to read them. So, didn't matter.
I want to help.
Leave him be.
We will roll that again in just a minute. Alright, so
Wait, do I get my health back?
there's only 3 left. So roll d6 cutting.
2 again. Like 4, cut it in half, 2 again.
York. Alright. This one's pretty long.
You want me to get it?
But down at the bottom, scrawled in a larger, different script, is a dwarven handwritten message that says, "Keep this one."
Says, keep this one?
Yeah.
I'm real hard, like,
Alright. The winds of the desert shall guide unlikely companions on a perilous journey. A sorcerer, his soul forever scarred by the loss of his greatest desire, who wields magic that is both forceful and unpredictable, powerful and unpredictable, will bring forth a power fearsome to behold in order to open the way forward. A mighty warrior with the untamed spirit of a lion will charge into battle with reckless abandon to land a fateful blow that will topple a kingdom. A rogue who bears a secret ability even they are yet to understand will use their cunning to evade a great danger and save that which could not be lost. A kender with a spirit as bright as a gnome's, capable of inciting the masses with a mere word, shall create a powerful new bond previously unknown that can save them all. A veteran soldier with an aim that seldom falters shall guide the group on their journey. His insight far beyond the mortal ken will lead them through death itself. Together they shall journey through a maze of knowledge in an ancient library, traverse the treacherous swamps teeming with danger and disease, and cross into the realm of the spirits who delight in mischief and larceny. It is there that they will forge weapons of true silver, known as Dragonbane, to stand against the rising threat of dragons who roam the land. Joining their quest is a wielder of God-given power who brings the blessings of their deity to bear against the forces of darkness that arise from within, showing them a path to righteousness. Righteousness, strangely enough, is capitalized. Yet amidst their journey, an ally not yet revealed shall bring troubles untold, testing the mettle of this band of adventurers. Will they rise to the challenge and save their world from a gathering dragon horde? The winds of the desert hold the answer. You recognize righteousness as being a proper name in the way that it's written in the Dwarven script.
Yeah.
Words disappear. There are 2 passages left if you wish to hear them. Once in the depths of time delivered an ancient dwarven bard whose voice echoed still with the tales of old. He spoke of heroes and their deeds, of battles were fought and won, of love and loss. But there was one tale that he wove that was different from all the others, for it held the key to a great mystery. The bard's tomb, a place of great power and secrets, has been lost to the ages. No one knows where it lies, hidden amidst the rolling hills and the endless sands, waiting for those brave enough to seek it out. Those who do will find a clue, cryptic and elusive, to a treasure beyond imagining. But be warned, for the journey will be fraught with danger and challenges, testing even the stoutest of hearts. The road to the tomb is a path of riddles, a labyrinth of puzzles and illusions, where only the wisest and bravest will survive. At the end of this journey lies a prize beyond compare, a knowledge that will change the course of history, and a power that will shape the future, a story that will live forever. But be careful, for in the telling of the tale lies the power to unleash it. The bard's song still calls, and those who heed its call will unlock the secrets of the past and unlock the power of the future. One tale remains. Do you read it? All right.
I do.
Winds of the desert shall guide unlikely companions on a perilous journey. A sorcerer, his soul forever scarred by the loss of his true desire, wields magic that's both powerful and unpredictable. A mighty warrior, untamed spirit of a lion, charges into battle, with reckless abandon. A rogue with a secret ability even they don't understand will use their cunning to evade great danger. A small person with the heart of a gnome, capable of inciting the masses with a mere word. The rest is kind of scratched out. A veteran ranger with an aim that seldom falters shall scratched out. Together they will journey through scratched out. Larceny. It is there that they shall forge weapons of, and gold is stretched out, and silver is scratched out, and copper is scratched out, stone is scratched out. True silver is written in a different script. Known as Dragonbane, to stand against the rising threat of dragons who roam the land. Joining their quest is a cleric who brings the power of a deity to bear. The rest is scratched out. Amidst their journey, an ally. The rest is scratched out.
It was the rough draft.
The last words, having been looked over, the walls fade, and it all goes dark. And then it grows darker, and then it grows colder. Everyone in the room roll a constitution save. The power of the bard is released.
Even me?
No.
Yay!
You get an automatic save.
Okay. Constitution. 18.
That was so close to a 12.
That is a
Look how close that was.
15 or feldspar. That is a 18.
Alright.
11.
The check was on 12. But you. Oh, you're not in the room.
I'm not in the
Never
room.
mind. Alright, so those who rolled less than a 12. Roll 3d10.
Oh boy.
Alright. 7. 3. And 1.
take that much damage. As your body is
11.
cased in a thin sheet of ice, the room grows deathly cold. You find that it is hardening by the moment, closing around you. You all see this. Well, you can't see this because it's dark.
So I'm starting to panic about it.
Even with dark vision?
Correct. It is magically dark.
Oh. Well, can't have that. I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on me and him.
Okay. 2 turns. Yeah. So you're raising a higher level. How's that?
It's a second level. I can cast it twice,
Okay.
but let me check to see
I'm
if
pretty sure it's a single target.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, let me see if I upcast it, I can cast it more than once. Nope, no upcast. So yeah, I cast it on myself first.
The ice cracks and releases you from its hold.
And then I go over to him.
The stone begins to crack. And you are released from your imprisonment.
Second level's going.
What color am I? Am I
Still
still
blue.
Dang!
That is a permanent fix.
Cracking open a geode.
Sapphires.
The darkness, as quick as it came, just fades away. And when it fades away, the spirit that was here is gone as well.
Can
The
we
door,
see them
you
again?
can see them again.
Guys, we can see you again.
Hey!
I was a rock.
What'd you do?
We had
Turn
moments
into
of
a
peace.
Well, I tried to read some stuff. I wanted to go sit on the sarcophagus, and I immediately turned to stone.
ball. Wow. I didn't know you were so bad at reading.
Then,
I'm gonna take.
It's so bad at reading.
Oh. Oh, whoops! It looks like there's a loose tile right under you. And I cast Molder.
I'm gonna take. Do you really?
There's no earth for you to mold,
Okay.
but roll a d100.
Wrong. Why do you do this to us? Do you like torturing us?
I mean, honestly,
Under all this, he's just a tad bit sadistic.
what, the gnome or me?
Yes.
You are the gnome.
What is that?
94.
Is that good? Is that bad?
What happened when he got above his health?
Oh yeah, that would have been happening this whole
Wait.
time.
He turned to stone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I guess it like stopped it.
What would have happened is you'd have to roll a constitution check. It could have killed you.
Whoa!
Your heart would rush.
You got too healthy. Jesus.
Wait, so it would have
Cheerios.
it would have not turned me not blue.
Your body probably
Yes, but
would've
you
still
would have been dead.
Oh, what? Oh,
I bet your body would still be.
You suddenly become very tall. You're now about 5 feet, 5.5 feet.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, jeez.
For how long?
I hope that's permanent because that's just gonna be hilarious.
It is a 5 foot
A
gnome.
5 foot tall blue gnome.
Everything changed with you.
I take
It only lasts for about a minute.
I take a coin, a gold coin from my bag,
Mhm.
and I don't touch the sarcophagus, but I let the coin, let it drop onto it. Does it turn to stone?
how much do you weigh?
The magic appears to be on.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna crack this bad boy open.
Alright.
I ask,
Do you have a tool to use, or we
I
use
have a
weapon?
warhammer that I can use as leverage.
I've got a crowbar.
I also have a
She has a crowbar.
Oh, hey, can I borrow your crowbar?
There are crowbars amongst the party.
Yeah, but I wasn't over there. I didn't.
You can roll with advantage. Roll d20.
Hey.
Add your strength.
That's a 7. That's a 1. Great. 10.
10. It's enough to pop it with a crowbar. Clang, clang. You open it up. Inside is a very well-dressed, desiccated corpse.
Any cool shit on?
no.
Beardless.
Correct.
Okay. Hey, you guys, that other room with the sarcophagus, there's something in there moving in the coins.
Cool. Let's go
There
kill
is
it.
a rolled-up scroll in there. When you unroll it, you will see that it has a diagram, and it tells you how to turn the sarcophagus to point the light to a very specific place.
Eh. No, I keep it. Like, I think I found a way out.
Yeah, but is the crystal gonna work?
I'm doing like calisthenics because I'm so tall. I'm like, this is great.
Oh. Looking down on the small people. Hello.
I'm like,
You're still looking up at me.
How's the weather
how
down
did
there?
that kind of happen to me?
In the middle of all of
I don't
that,
have
he's
a
just
high
like, ha ha
complex.
ha, and then he goes,
Oh, okay. Alright. Justice is served. Alright. I'm going to start making my way towards Laser Coffin.
okay.
That sounds like the best
Well, you guys
death
do.
metal show ever.
No, that's the sequel to
Laser
the Laser Collection on YouTube.
Oh,
It's the sequel. It's called Laser Coffin.
didn't know that.
You watch all of this
Don't
from a
make it
distance.
up. It's a joke.
I'm gonna.
Do you want to investigate the room?
I think we should.
Okay. I'll go with him to investigate the room.
Yeah, I'll go too.
I'll go too.
This was a wealthy person.
Sounds like sticking together.
Everyone's piled up in here.
Is there maybe?
Tool I can take.
There's nothing else in the sarcophagus.
Did you take the mirror?
Yeah, he was a nerd. He liked to write poems like a nerd.
So he was a
Not good ones either.
Ah, they were bad.
Some
I
of
have a
them were
feeling. I want this to be canon. I don't know if it is, but I really want like all the good stuff to have been written by someone else, and then he wrote, which is why he was ashamed. Like he wrote all the bad stuff.
I could even hear it from when I was stoned. It was solid. It was very ominous.
Well,
Not related
poetry's
to
always
us.
better when you're stoned.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds
Let's-
about right.
Have y'all ever been stoned before?
Can't
I start
how.
wrenching the
It's something else.
thing back around. see
You know,
if
I think I
can get
did
the
have
laser
a
turned on
friend, you
again.
know, a
Spins
dragon
easily.
boyfriend who was stoned for a few
Once it
seconds.
goes in a complete circle, the light will
I
erupt again.
felt like I was
There's a lot of
flying at
people in
one
this
point.
room.
I was
I'm
up
like, oh hey, watch out!
at the ceiling.
I was going into the steel coin room.
Let's
Yeah, but that's why I did that because like most of them said they were
Just
going
inside.
Just in this passage.
Mm-hmm.
You step across the threshold. Look about. Piles of coins up against the walls. A huge pile of coins in the center. The sarcophagus resting on top. Not affixed to anything. Appears to just be resting on the coins itself.
Do we see him go in, or do we see him?
Yeah.
Did he cross the threshold? Or?
Shine the light back out that way, and it hits the pedestal.
I'm going to grab a handful of coins
To your right or to your left?
to my left.
Okay. You grab a handful of coins. Steel coins, the minting is ancient. There's a big hit stamp on it. Some came from a long time ago.
I'm going to pocket it because I can at least maybe sell this to the archaeologist.
Okay. You get your big hands. 8 coins on your grab.
Does anyone have a torch or anything we could throw in?
Most people.
I can cast another spell.
I got this.
There we go.
Everybody's like, that's not.
See, threats work.
I would
That's-
like to grab 5 coins.
From in there.
Yeah.
You can occupy the same space as your large compatriot because you're small. Oh no! The world suddenly goes dark.
Magic lights. Now we're on a mountain.
Now we're floating.
I would like to do something slightly offhand while everyone's focused on the coin.
And we're back. What's that be doing?
I would like to get these 5 coins and make them glow. And I would like to throw one at each corner of the room and towards the sarcophagus.
Okay. You throw them about the room. It's relatively easy to get them close to where you want to. Lighting up the room relatively well. What would you like to be doing?
I would like to be taking my not holy symbol necklace off and slowly lowering it into my pouch where my friend is.
Does it matter? Okay.
Yeah, the parapet.
You hear sort of a whooshing sound. You will then hear a voice. Almost, it's not a child's voice, but it is a young woman's voice.
Woman. Noted.
And it says, "Thank you, dear. What is your name?"
Almar.
What does Almar mean?
That's a great question. Totally didn't just look that up in the Dragonlance guide. I'm gonna make this up. Lifebringer.
Okay. She says, "Thank you, Lifebringer. Hopefully I can be of help to you in the future."
Do I just see him talking to himself?
Oh yeah,
So,
I was
just bring
trying to
down
do that. Yes, very slightly of him.
Are you okay?
Mhm.
It just seems like you're just whispering, like.
Says
I had a little cough. Trying to get the stuff out of my throat without making a lot of noise.
roll a perception.
Okay. Is that a perception? That's a 6, right?
Yeah.
8.
Yeah, it's believable. It's kind of dusty.
Yeah, it was pretty dusty in there.
Yeah, just trying to be polite.
I mean, there's a room right there if you want to go in and.
Right, you grab some coins. Everybody's back in this room now. The light gets reignited and it goes out back to that central room again. Nothing else has really changed.
Should we redesignate it according to what you found?
Well, I figure we'll do that when we know we're heading out. I didn't know you could. A lot of y'all seem to be interested in the coin room.
Well, I want to avoid the danger, so I'm not so much invested in the coin room.
Okay,
we
you
don't want
wanna
something
help
following
me
us
set up
now.
the exit then?
Well, should we investigate more of the coin room?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. This could out of character. This could Laura Croft it. Open the exit. Everything starts.
You're going in the room?
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
go in
going
there.
to go in, and I'm going to go over to that far corner.
The room is lit up now with
Um,
several glowing coins.
I'm going to stand on top of the coin.
It's difficult
Put the
to
light out.
It is difficult to coins slide under your weight as you climb up to the top of this pile of coins. It's probably 2 to 3 feet deep in places.
I want to walk
I'm Scrooge
to
McDuck in it.
walk in and go to this corner of the room.
You slip and slide a bit, but you manage to get up there. Pushing across the room.
I'm gonna go like over here,
Into the center point.
and I'm gonna take like a handful of coins.
Just put them under your hat.
One of y'all go get 8. I don't know what's in there, but
All I need to do is cast a spell.
You
I'm
take
good.
10 coins. Just
Yeah.
take 10 coins. 10 steel coins. Ancient steel coins.
I go in there, just like instinctually, just start putting a couple coins in my pocket. Not really thinking about it.
You pick up 8 coins, just moving about.
Can you do anything with this? I say to Zalbert.
With what? Oh, how'd that get there? I could make gears out of it. I need a couple wires.
I mean, would this reinforce Feldspar at all, or reinforce any weapons, or?
It'll take me a long time to melt it.
I'm gonna do everything but the last. While they're doing this, unless I hear some signs of distress, I'm gonna do everything but the last step on the diagram.
Going through the thing, you end up having to use the mirror that you found before
Yeah.
to reflect the light off of this, go into this one. And this is where the diagram points it over here against this wall.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do everything except that last step, and then start making my way back there while they're doing this. But if at any point while I'm doing all this by myself I hear distress, I'll.
Did that archaeologist lady ever give us her name anyway?
Nobody else?
Nope.
I mean, I'm pretty sure her name's on the hat.
Can I see what's in this corner of the room?
Pile of coins.
I stomp. I stomp again.
Roll dexterity check. So, dexterity.
You gonna fall?
I'm
You
probably gonna
like
fall.
slide down the coin pile.
He gets to a particularly.
And then I'll cast
intersection
Feather
and
Fall
just
on myself
disappears.
and delirium soul. 17.
The coins shift beneath your weight, but you manage to stay up.
I do that. Nail it.
Alright. What else is happening?
I will go into the far wall. Or
This pile of coins? Or
the far corner, the one that's not occupied.
You're gonna go all the way up here?
Yep,
Coins?
I'm gonna like kind of shove some of the coins around.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to like dig through or wade through.
Roll investigation check.
19.
As you're moving the coins, you're pushing aside, trying to dig through to the bottom. Several of the coins just move before you put your hand there. You're going to move some out of the way, and they just went over to the other side.
I try and catch those coins that are moving.
Roll an attack. Unarmed.
Mm-hmm. 17.
You grab a hold of one of the coins. The other one slips away.
It's like catching a mouse.
It's like a.
Oh, dude, magical coin mice.
They're like a.
Perfect
It's like a
thing
baby
to- never
mimic.
mind.
Yeah, that's
Baby
what,
mimics!
as soon as I heard they could move, that's the first thing I thought
So y'all
of.
are in here.
That's the
Infeld.
first thing I thought of.
Y'all are in that room, and me and Feldspar just out here like. So.
I was gonna ask, could he come in here and like go hold a bunch of the coins? Now we just leave.
Rising up from the coins.
A treasure golem?
It is a treasure.
Yes! Treasure golem.
Now we're gonna use everybody's initiative that we already have.
Dang it.
Oh man.
Dang it.
So, when that happened, did you verbally say anything?
Yes.
Or- Okay, cool. Just making sure. For decision making.
The treasure pile slides, comes together, forming a spout, and then actually a body made entirely of steel coins. You realize through the construction of said beast probably has a very high AC. It is made of steel. So, Cleric, what is you are the first one to have action? You're running the red. Well, you move yourself. I don't know where you're going. You're moving or whatever.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright.
Did.
This thing looks big and slow, which is perfect.
I thought the torch was gonna do the.
I'm going to Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
Dexterity save. Oh, it has crap dex.
16.
Dang it. DC 14. Nothing happens.
The light shines on it. Alright, that's it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Victor.
Gotta save my slots for healing.
I'm gonna bring out my. Let's see, so this thing is made entirely of metal.
appears to be made entirely of steel coins.
I am, well... Yeah, it's worth a shot. I'm gonna take out my all-purpose tool. Go, gadget! Shocking Grasp! And I'm gonna run up to it. Cast Shocking Grasp.
Run up alongside me.
Alright.
Run up there. Shocking grasp.
It's with advantage. It's metal. 11. That's a nat 20. Nice.
First natural 20. He gets to save or not?
Ooh. Let me look up the rules. I remember it's like 2d8 on that level, I'm pretty sure. Shocking Grasp. Lightning. Make a melee attack. If it's metal, metal. 2d8. And it can't take reactions. Start of its next turn.
Alright.
Until the start of its next turn.
Roll your dice, double them. Or roll the dice twice. Whichever works for you.
I have 4 d8s. That's a 6. Plus 4. Plus 1. Plus 8. 19.
19 points.
And,
The electricity arcs from the Kinder's hands into the pile constructed coin golem there. The coins around it begin to rattle and shake. Gets bigger.
You magnetized it.
Feldspar, get in here! Can you magnetize Feldspar?
Maybe. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 40. Cool.
He moves a lot more than I anticipated.
Yeah. He fast. He can't really do anything this turn, though. But I want to move to Feldspar. My last 5 feet, I think I had.
Okay. Doesn't have a reaction, so if that happens. Right. That's it for you?
Yes.
Nicole. All of the coins in the room will passive perception. Notice that all of them moving pretty slightly. Some are falling, trickling down the sides of the piles of coins to roll all closer to the screen.
I think it's gonna get bigger, guys. It's calling all the coins to it.
Should we attack the coins?
I don't know if it will make a difference or not. I think there's might be too many to just bother attacking the coins.
Well, I guess we do what we need to do then.
Looks like you.
Attack it with my short bow.
Okay. Roll on that top. Pull the arrow tight. Let it fly with all of your might.
Oh, that's a 1.
Oh, you had advantage because
I do.
Mazarin's engaging.
That, it's like you,
That's not how it works.
Nope.
You think of flanking them?
Oh, you're right. Oh, yeah, no. What I'm thinking of is sneak attack
Allows them
lets
to
you.
sneak-
Sneak
yes,
attack.
But it doesn't give you advantage. That's the one. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Unfortunately, the arrow goes wide. Shatters goes wide. Lost the arrow. Anything else for your turn? Any movement? Alright. Move down to the other side of the room. And that's it for your turn?
Yeah.
Done. A high perch, 3 feet off the ground, and a pile of coins shifting beneath your feet.
Am I in darkness because I covered the light that I was standing on?
The room is still kind of covered, but you're in deep shadow at the very least.
I'll just take that coin away.
Can he see me? Is he aware I'm there? Do I have advantage on the attack?
Let's see. Doesn't appear to have taken much notice of you.
Okay. So I will.
Oh.
11?
Your arrow hits the side of this creature made of coins, shatters against the bulk of its steel frame.
Okay. I have 2 more attacks. 20?
That actually hits. Just barely squeezes in between a few of the coins.
Okay, so that's 16 damage. And an 18 to hit. Yes,
Unfortunately, that will not get through its hide. Striking the coins that simply shift to the side, deflecting the damage itself.
okay, that's it for my turn.
All right. Mike?
Okay. I'm going
Large,
to.
shifting pile of coins in roughly humanoid form in front of you.
I'm going to enter a rage
Roar!
and recklessly swing at it. 22.
That hits.
Ten damage.
Coins fly off.
And my multi-attack. A 16 does not hit.
Slides along the coins itself, not dealing any real damage. The coins continuing to shift as its body moves about.
Now, because I attacked it, the first creature hit with an attack has disadvantage on any attack that's not against me.
Okay.
So if it decides to go anywhere else.
Gotcha. Alright, is that it for your turn?
Yep.
Joseph.
Okay. I have 3 sorcery points left. I'm gonna cast 2 cantrip spells, and I'm gonna turn one of them into a bonus action using one of my using my quicken spell meta magic ability.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade. Is there coin? Actually, I want to move 5 feet up in front of me, right in front of this guy, for 10 feet.
Okay.
Is there coins in front of me or to the side of me?
Coins everywhere.
Okay, I want to take out my dagger. I want to cast Green Flame Blade. And I want to stab the coins. And the coins would be my first target. And since it'll attack a second creature, the fire damage will attack the golem.
First, roll D100.
$71.
Wild magic surges. You feel tingling across your skin. Your bluish skin. You have no idea why. Spell goes off.
Do I know what happened? Okay, and then I stab it, and then the flames just shoot up and attack the golem. So I guess I roll the hit.
Exactly.
Wait. dagger plus 3. So when I
Plus
have them
three.
both,
Okay.
11.
That's just what you need. Woo! The
So-
coin, only moving very slightly, does not dodge away. You strike the coin.
So attack with my dagger. 1d4 for the dagger, not green flame blade. 2 damage to the coins.
You do some damage to the coin lying there on the floor.
Okay, and with this attack on the second creature, do I need to roll for that, or does it
Takes your
automatically?
ability modifier.
Okay, so plus 6. So 1d8 plus 6.
Okay.
No, it just takes 6.
No, because it says at 5th level, the melee attack deals an extra 1d8
Yeah,
to the
melee
target on a
attack.
hit, and the fire damage to the creature increases to 1d8.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I didn't see that. So 28 to it with it.
So your first attack should have been an extra 1d8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
Well-
roll on D8 again.
6 plus
Additional
6,
6
12.
from your first strike.
And then roll again.
Yeah, for a flame.
7.
7 plus your spell modifier?
No, just 1.
Well, 1 plus 6, so 7 total. And then for my second attack, I want to.
As he strikes the coins on the floor about him, coins fall off of the creature from him.
Where's the dense area of coins in the room? Just
Everywhere.
Under
I
your feet.
want to cast. Look behind me and cast Create Bonfire and point out the corner of this room.
Alright, well, do you want to?
Yay.
And you're just using Surge as offensive with this. So using your knowledge.
Straight up 20.
Roll a dexterity save.
Oh God. 13.
Alright. Centered on yourself.
No.
Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square.
You got greasy.
This is a small room for greasiness.
My God.
Hey!
Does anyone do a greased up deaf guy impression from Family Guy?
Yeah, I can't catch. I can't do it.
I feel like I'll be offensive.
Catch me. Do greasy people?
I feel like I'll come across offensive to somebody if I try that. Wait, like grease? Like
Yes, like actual
flammable grease?
Yes.
Grease.
So be careful about getting close to that bonfire.
I'm technically in that, aren't I?
And so is the golem.
wait,
Yeah.
is Green Flame Blade a concentration spell?
No.
No.
Oh, it's just instantaneous. Thank
Yeah.
God.
You fall down.
I still cast Create Bonfire in the corner.
No,
Yes,
the spell doesn't fall down.
It doesn't work.
Nope. You created grease instead.
This sucks.
Grease is a good spell.
Oh God, dude, he'll crush us.
He's susceptible.
That reminds me of a good D&D story for another time.
So everyone else who's in that square, I'll need the dex save.
Alright.
Could have been Fireball.
That's a 14 for me. And for Feldspar, that's a 24.
Feldspar stays up, but you do not. You fall over. You land amongst the coins.
Is your back
And the
okay?
grease.
And the grease. Greasy coins. The creature cannot fall down. However, The coins quickly cover you.
You're gonna get crushed by all the coins.
I always wanted to do this, but not like this.
A wave of coins begin to quickly attempt to almost like an actual wave crash over top. Doesn't happen at the present moment.
Almar, start a fire.
All right.
Not on the grease.
Well, start it on that guy. Start it on the. Throw it at the golem. He's flammable.
You don't do fire.
You do sacred flame.
It's radiant. Yeah. It's holy damage.
Well, holy crap! That doesn't help us at all.
What's your AC?
11.
You are engulfed in coins. The weight of the coins presses down on you. You are restrained. Right. Tracy.
It is 15.
Nope. That is a 19. So you're covered in coins. It require you to use your strength during your turn to attempt to escape. As these coins continue to pile on top of you, the weight is growing, growing, growing. Alright. That's that turn and his turn. He will make 2 attacks towards the barbarian. And it's going to be a 23 to hit
That hits.
and a 7 to hit.
And a 7 does not hit.
And 7 does not. Alright. So first massive coin swings by, too short. The other arm elongates in order to make up the space and manages to strike you. With way more power than it looked like it should have, or maybe it did look like it should have. It's a pretty large creature. It gets very hard. It's a long one. The 22 points of bludgeoning damage cut in half because you're raging.
Yep.
You spit out the silver coin that suddenly has appeared in your mouth.
Oh. That sounds lovely.
Unless you want to keep it there.
No. No.
Alright. Not silver, steel. So.
Steal it. Yep.
Alright, that's its turn. And we go back to the top.
Alright, I'm going to take a little shift back this way.
The coins are difficult terrain, so you can get there this way.
That's all I was doing. And then, let's just double check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
The piles of coins have now slid down to cover the entirety of the surface.
Yeah. So, I thought the edge of the room was, I thought it was 30. But it was not, because I can't count. I'm going to try sacred flaming it again. So that's it.
It'll be a -1.
Awesome. The sacred flame is actually doing something. Let's go do 2d8 radiant. Which was 2. Why? Hey, I asked for it. Ask and you shall receive. That's a 10 total.
10 total damage.
And then bonus action, because I used a cantrip, I'm going to bonus action spiritual weapon right here.
Alright. Spiritual weapon.
I love it. On cast, I get an attack.
Yep.
Plus 6. Heal!
What form does your spiritual weapon take?
It's a caduceus. The
Yeah,
staff
yeah.
at the.
Just make sure.
Yeah.
You can change it.
Gotta stay on brand. It's gonna miss. It's a 16.
16, unfortunately, does not
But
make it past the shifting
It's there.
steel coins.
I
to
used.
do any damage.
FYI, I used my last 3rd level spell slot for that. So.
That's a good
No one die.
That is the bring you back from death spell slot.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I
You can
only
cast
have
it from a higher level if you have a higher level card.
about third level's best I got.
I have a good berry. I'll be good. I
This
say,
berry will save me.
Yeah, I have 3 first levels left, and that's it.
I say muffled
Alright.
under.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah. yeah
Victor,
Yeah.
it's your
Alright.
turn.
I do damage this time. I'm getting better.
I'm gonna command Feldspar to get me out of this.
Alright.
So,
I'm going to attack roll at advantage for first part.
that first one is 19 plus whatever. So there's a
That's
19 plus.
You're not going to resist him, are you?
No.
Picks you up. You're, takes you out. Roll a little deck save for him.
Alright. That's a 8.
Clang. But he does extract you from the coins. You're still on the ground. But you're still in all this. He didn't make it out.
Oh.
He just pulls you out of the pile of coins.
Okay.
This is no time to be sleeping, guys. On your feet.
Pulls you out and goes and falls down.
On your feet, soldiers.
Both of you land on the ground.
Alright, I'm gonna use all my movement to get up.
Right?
And I can't remember my okay. I only have okay. Let me look up one spell right here.
All right.
So I have okay, so that's what that is. I haven't really taken any damage. How much have you taken?
3, but I haven't taken any in this encounter.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna shocking grasp him again. No. I'll save my first levels. With advantage. 19 plus.
19 plus stuff hits.
Yeah. Alright.
Spiritual weapons on the cast is dumb.
Why?
You have to upcast it 2 levels higher for it to change anything.
That's 9 shocking. Or lightning damage.
Coins fly across the room.
Do any fly off of me?
Some of them, but you're very deep. So creature gets big.
Oh no.
I do the Terminator. thumbs
Ixnay
up.
on the electricity.
Holy crap.
It's Baba Yaga.
She's back!
I'm setting everything on fire.
Not an exact representation of what it is, but it's a bigger pile of coins.
Okay, hold on.
So it's so big at this point that it is its head scrapes against the ceiling.
Does that make it easier to hit?
Doesn't appear to be slower than it is. And it is still made of steel. So it might not be easier to hit.
We're gonna have to cross streams.
Can it fit through the doorway?
At this point,
So, what I'm thinking is we lure it through the doorway and we use the laser beam coffin and we zap it with the laser beam.
it's your turn.
Well, I'd have to lure it.
What worries me about that is that laser beam is lightning.
Yeah, but it's so big it can't get through the door.
Maybe that's what we need. It gets so big, it'll crush itself under its own weight.
Maybe we need to leave,
It's so crazy, it might work.
or we could leave. I say buried.
What would you like to do? A huge creature of coins is across the room from you. The coins roiling, spinning and turning all about spotting.
Yeah, I think we do need to because we're not really doing any damage to it, are we?
Sorry about that.
Some damage has been done,
Yeah.
although it has gotten bigger every time we let him hit.
Apparently, we tend to drop some kind of thing.
Mesh
My brother had
roof
to, yeah. My brother had to call me about it. Metroid Prime, the new Zelda game, and Game Boy emulator on the Switch or something.
So I'm gonna shoot it.
Alright.
Arrow.
That ought to do it.
Yeah, it's a 20 to hit.
It hits.
And since he's within 5 feet of it, you can
Your
sneak attack it.
damage. Yep. Your arrow flies true.
17 damage.
17 points of damage. It's pretty significant. Oh, jeez. 17 points of damage. The arrow hits right in the side of its neck. Coins fly as the arrow strikes. You see something glowing within, hidden by the coins. Coins quickly erupt to cover over the wound. The arrow disappears amongst the coins.
Yeah, that tracks.
Right. Anything else for your turn? Any movement?
Does someone know dispel magic?
I would have if, when I was making this character, my app didn't lie to me.
I was just thinking if it's glowing and it's a golem made of treasure, we could probably dispel magic it and see if that would kill it.
Yeah, like I know I should have gone by the player's handbook, like because it said in the player's handbook, yes, you can learn dispel magic and detect magic, but it wasn't registering when I was making the character so quick. So
D&D Beyond only gives you SRD unless you bought the player's handbook.
yeah,
So you get Life Cleric and a limited selection of spells.
I was using a third party thing. I should have known better. But yeah,
So, no movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
I was skeptical to edit my spell list as much as I did after first session.
I'm going to take 2 shots at it using sharpshooter.
Alright.
17 to miss.
Unfortunately, hits the coins.
And second shot will be a 17.
Dang.
The coins seem to be just the right place at the right time to keep you from being able to do any damage. Any movement or anything else for your turn?
I'm going to move over and get close to the door.
You're going to occupy the same space as a small person.
Can I, as my object interaction, I want to grab that glowing coin and put it in my pocket so
Okay.
that corner start.
It's dark for you. Well, first roll investigation, actually. The coins have moved a lot, so you'd have to find them. You'd have to dig amongst the coins to find them.
An 8. No, that's a 12.
12's enough to find them. Okay. Alright. That's it for your turn, right?
That is correct.
Alright, Mike, it's your turn.
Okay, ancestors guide me. I'm going to recklessly attack the big guy again.
Alright.
2 nat 20s.
Wow.
With advantage.
You wasted one. But still, it's a nat 20.
You don't see it often, but when you need to go play the lottery.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Are you playing the lottery right now?
No, I'm gonna go play the lottery after this.
Good luck.
Thank you.
How about the
I need that on a t-shirt too.
24 damage on that hit.
24. Coins fly everywhere. Shattering blow. Coins get scattered across the room.
Then with the second attack, since I saw, I forget your character's name. Aaron, when he attacked the little coins, the coins started dropping off of him. I'm just going to take my second swing at the pile of coins at my feet.
Okay.
20 to hit.
These are the hits.
Damage.
When you strike at the coins themselves, which are moving but considerably slower, they shatter into pieces and go dark. The AC of the coins that are laying about is considerably less than the AC of the
Yeah. I will shout out, like, attack the coins.
All right. Is that it for your turn? The movement?
No,
Going.
no, I'm happy where I am.
Its turn. The oil slick disappears, or the grease slick disappears, because the coins have now roiled to such a point to where it's no longer applicable.
Can I try to get out?
When it's your turn.
I thought I'd go ahead of him.
You do. So it's still there because of that. But you can try to get up.
I'll try to get up, but I need to roll.
You get up. Just get up.
I'll get up.
If you move, then you'll have to roll a check. So takes half your movement to get up.
No, I'm just gonna. I'll get up. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna get up. I whip out my other dagger, or no, I still have the same dagger in my hand. I'm gonna point it right. When Jesse hit it, is there like a vacant spot to where
One swirl back up to fill the form right there.
I can do some makeshift aerodynamics and be like, and hold my knife point directly at it,
The dreaded catapult
and then I
spell.
get a catapult spell. I don't need to roll anything. It's just a dex save, right?
No, you have to roll attack.
Oh, 24!
All the high rolls today.
Woo!
But first, roll a D100.
Oh,
Let's see if
yeah.
that spell even happens.
I point my dagger and fireball.
Oh god. Please don't.
82?
Is that what
Yeah.
82. You can take one additional action immediately, but your spell goes off. Suddenly, Phil, the rest of the world slowed down around you. And you may take another action. But
And
your
I-
spell
and I
does go
hit-
off.
But my spell doesn't go off.
It does go off.
Oh, it does go off. In the back of my mind, I hear if I could save time in a bottle.
So how much damage did you do?
6, 6, 8, so 20 damage.
20 points of damage. Coins shatter.
It hits hard.
Go drop. Time slows down to a crawl for you. Everyone else is there. I'm going to take another action. It may be cast a spell, it may do whatever you want to do.
How? This is gonna sound intrusive, but how big is the thigh gap between the bones' legs?
Doesn't really have legs.
Well, between the instruments that we would perceive as legs.
It is a column of shifting coins.
How big are the? How big is the gap between the coins?
He's saying
There
there's
is
no
no
gap.
Continuously shifting, there's no gap.
Okay, I want to go right up to it. So my spell movement is 25. I used half of that, so
You're already up against
5, 10. I want to go right up to it and cast Create Bonfire right up at its like stomach.
head.
Well, just upwards at it.
Roll a D100.
happened to me on GTA Online once.
You know, I don't want to get hit with a fireball, but now would be the time to get hit with a
39.
Some hackers spawned a bonfire on me in GTA. It was the weirdest like hack I've ever seen. But basically, I was in the water at the time, so it didn't affect me. Once I got out, I started burning to death. And each time I'd spawn away from the water, and I stopped playing GTA Online after that. This was on the PS3, like 2 years after they stopped caring about it.
What is your current hit points?
42.
Answer
Are you at max hit points?
I'm at max hit points?
Are you at max hit points?
No.
You are healed for 5 points.
Sweet, I'm now at max hit points.
Oh,
Does
wait.
that take you above your max hit points?
Yes, it does.
Alright, roll constitution.
Oh no!
I just said don't die. I can't fix it.
25.
Oh
my God.
Okay. Your heart suddenly beats with a resounding thud within your chest that makes the rest of your body hurt. It is so strong. The blood rushes up through your body into your brain, causing your head to throb, but it subsides.
This is what getting stoned will do to you, kids.
Like,
But
Being
yeah.
overhealed is deadly.
just saying.
Let's see, 2d8 for
Do you
my.
make any kind of noise? Like, oh, do I need to heal you?
No, because I'm going way too fast. I'm like, ah! I'm fine. I'm fine. So if there's any problems, they've already dissipated because I'm like quicksilvering it. But 2d8 up at the midsection of this treasure golem.
Alright? Coins are starting to fall away.
11.
11.
11 damage.
Occasionally, enough of the coins have fallen away, where occasionally you see a glint of light from some source in the center of the swirling pile of coins. Anything else for your turn? You've already moved, you did every spell, so I don't think you have anything else you can do.
I look at Zalbert and I look at Bazar and I'm like, you know, you're not Bazar. Bazar. And I look at Almer and I'm like, let's leave.
The coins roil about and drift closer to where this golem is. The grease pile gets dispersed amongst the coins and disappears, but the creature gets to attack. It is going to be two attacks. It's going to be a 14 and a 7. Or a 9.
Neither of those hit.
Alright. Whoosh. Whoosh. It's now decreasing form was suddenly out of reach, even though it's so close to you. It's like almost falling backwards as it misses you with both of its attacks. Alright. Back to the top of the round.
I'm gonna try and Sacred Flame it again.
Alright.
Well, let me double check. I need to check how Spiritual Weapon works.
Spiritual weapon is
Bonus
your
action.
bonus action.
Yeah, it's bonus. Alright. So yeah. Dex save.
Dex save, that's an 11.
Aha! Another 2d8 radiant.
Several of the coins blacken.
5 radiant.
5 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna try and thwack it with the Spiritual Weapon.
Or using your connection with your weapon to force it to swing at the creature.
It's 16 again. Can't hit it. Can't hit with a dang. I like where I'm at. Let's take a look.
Alright. Next we go to Victor.
Alright.
He's going into his mind palace.
Lightning wasn't a great idea. But I can't actually tell if it's been taking damage. I would like to investigate to see if the lightning is helping or hurting.
Roll an Arcana check.
plus 8. 27.
The effects of your lightning spell do appear to have benefited the creature, making it grow in strength, grow in physical strength, size, and armor class.
Gadget, don't do that. Okay. Change of tactics. I'm going
But
to.
you've also noticed that as it has taken damage, it has decreased in all of those arenas as well.
I'm gonna go back to Old Faithful. I'm gonna bring out my returning hammer.
Alright.
And make one attack against it. That's not good. 9 plus
Right.
9.
The moving coins deflect your blow.
And I would like to attack the coins on top of Feldspar.
Alright.
If there are any.
Well, that's a 12.
It hits.
Okay.
Slowly moving coins on the ground.
7.
Much easier to hit.
No. 8 damage.
8 points of damage. Several of the coins blacken as if tarnished and stop moving.
Now I want, with my bonus action, to command Feldspar to get up. It's movement.
He gets up.
He can.
Pushes his way out of the coins.
I guess he can go through me. Over here.
Yeah.
Medium size.
Got it surrounded now.
And I will rend him with your force. 22.
That hits.
It's plus 3. 9 damage.
Coins blast out the back of the creature, falling to the ground. Creature is looking kind of raggedy. Not holding its cohesion incredibly well. You more frequently see this glowing sort of center that gets covered up by the coins as they spin around, but it's in there, sort of soft white light. Alright. Was that it for your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Nicole.
I'm gonna shoot it with my bow again.
Alright. Pull back another arrow.
Can I try and aim for like when the light's out?
You can aim for it specifically, yes. But it will have. Just roll your attack. It will be harder to hit. Unfortunately, the coins are going to get in the way for that one. You pull back, trying to time your strike, but you didn't catch the gap close enough. The coins managed to deflect. Anything else for your turn? Stand there amongst the shifting blood. Alright. John, that's your turn.
I'm gonna make both my attacks. Well, before I say that, I'm gonna make an attack against the shifting coins on the ground.
They're quite easy to make an attack against. They're all over
Seems
the
to
place.
be most effective. Oh. 20.
Crit or
No. A natural.
Okay. Alright, you hit them. What do you slip?
15 damage.
Several coins fall away, revealing more and more gaps in the creature.
I'll make another shot at the coins on the ground.
Alright.
And I got an 8.
An 8. Fortunately, I'm not able to do any damage on that one. Striking the floor instead. Anything else for your turn?
That'll be it for my turn.
Alright. Mike, it's your turn.
Nope. Once again, I'm going to call to the ancestors to guide my strike and recklessly attack for a 25 to hit.
Easily hits. Before you roll damage, were you striking at the light or striking at just the beast?
At the beast itself.
Okay.
12 damage.
More. A significant portion of your coins get blasted away.
Okay, now I'm going to make a second strike. So as I like swing through and hit and knock some of the stuff aside, and see the glowy bit, I'm going to swing back and try and hit the glowy bit.
Alright. Swing your sword.
For 23.
Rage powering your muscles, you swing through, timing the blast. You strike the glowing form just as your sword is about to hit it. You see distinctly the shape of a small fairy.
Small fairy.
Roll that.
Roll my damage. That was really cocked. 10, 14, 16 damage.
You slice the small form in half as your sword goes through. All of the coins drop. Right there. And all of them stop moving.
There was a fey creature inside the thing. I dealt with it.
Can I see it?
Good work,
Nope,
everybody.
there's nothing left.
Anyone hurt?
I knew they had a heart attack, but I'm good.
I'm a little hurt, but I'm 11 points
Everyone
down.
gets 600 experience for killing the Fey Golem.
I hold up my good berry to Bazarin.
Trying to give your berry one all the time.
I'm doing it like
fine.
I'm doing it like the Hulk in Endgame, where he's trying to give Ant-Man the taco. That's kind of what I'm doing here.
So the electricity did make it stronger, and as it was feet up, its AC dropped.
Interesting.
All right.
I want to
All
grab
is
my
now
dagger.
You said you're 11 now?
Yeah.
Cock your wounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
grab my dagger back.
Need to keep our tank healthy.
Can we leave?
4.
Can we get out of here now?
And then that's plus
Did we open that?
4, 7,
I don't think we
8,
did.
9, 10.
Yeah,
health.
10 health?
Almost. Should have rolled 5.
That is fine.
You know what will get you to win that one?
A good berry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to take that good berry now? I mean, hey.
Sure, I will eat the good berry.
Hey, Bazarin, catch.
It's a little shriveled at this point.
Yeah.
But still
May I
tasty.
borrow your
It's
crowbar
good.
once
It's
more?
by definition.
Sure.
It tastes berry-ish.
Might as well give it a shot.
It needs more meat.
I'm going to
technically
try to
qualifies
use
as
this
food.
bar to crow that lid off.
All right. Roll with advantage.
9, come on. I can't roll higher than a 10 today.
Your strength.
9, 10, 11, 12.
For me to try?
Unfortunately, the 4 bands that hold the sarcophagus lid down don't work.
I'm old and worn down by the fight.
I will gently shoot him aside and give it a go with the
He just
crowbar.
goes,
And here comes 2 1s or something crazy. 21.
yeah, that'll do it.
The
Well, it's not two
two bands
ones.
on one side.
Yeah, I know.
Shatter at once. Clang clang. They pop off of the lid.
Anything in it?
Lift the lid and look inside.
Open the lid. Inside, you find a mirror, which is about yay big, about 2 feet in diameter, an oval shape.
This would have been nice when we were doing the lasers.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Cool. Well, that was useless.
Let's win. Let's
Yeah,
call
start-
it an art
yeah.
item.
Yeah.
I start making.
Can
my
I
way
have
back
my
over there.
arrows back, or are they like dead? Are they?
Several of them broke against the surface of this. How many arrows? did you
Nice.
Three?
Practicing that shot.
find? So you find
or
one.
the not
You
shot,
recover
but
one.
what's the Canadian one?
What are we talking?
The Canadian.
Is it called
If you-
shuffleboard?
Curling.
Curling.
I was about to say if you didn't ask me, I could have told you, but
Hey, Olympics.
Like-
I'm good for that curling team.
What's that mean?
although
I'd
shuffleboard
start
is
making
kind
my
of
way
a-
from
Alright.
that
I just
over there.
Is that?
I just GTFO'd.
Is everybody
you
going
follow
with?
me?
Yeah, let's. I'll go with.
Your spiritual weapon's just still hanging in the air.
Oh no, it goes away.
It goes away, unfortunately. Alright, so, you going with?
Yeah, I'll go with.
So yeah, there's a complicated series of lasers we have to duck and jump over to get over here, but you know.
That's what you do. You going?
Have we already opened this?
He
Or
has
No.
left it.
I
There's
left it.
lasers that
So
are going
I left
through
his
all
own
of
step
this.
away because I didn't know if it was going to Laura Croft us. You know, start collapsing.
is the beam active?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It is going through from here to here to here to here, down to here into this. So it's easy to dodge it. It doesn't go through any.
If you go around and
Okay.
through the left side.
Yeah.
I don't know where you want to be.
You guys step over slightly. It needs to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then so it hits the designated area.
It strikes here. Is this sufficient where everybody wants to be?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. It strikes here, and then it hits this wall, and the wall begins to melt where the beam is hitting. The beam suddenly turns reddish color instead of the bluish that you've seen before, and it literally starts burning a hole through that wall. It begins to turn the stone to red hot and then to magma-ish quality as it melts away.
I've been wondering what that was. Okay.
Is anybody else doing anything?
I get what's going on.
So it burns through, and after a while, it burns all the way through to the very edge, and then it shoots off of a hidden piece of crystal within the wall and hits this statue here. With this wall.
It's red hot. Like a chili pepper.
Scar tissue that I
As you saw.
Revealing a staircase.
Hey.
I will make my way up the staircase.
I follow swiftly behind.
I follow calmly but
Yeah, I'm
swiftly.
going.
You up for a significant distance. The stairs pretty steep, long. Takes you a couple minutes to climb it all, but eventually you reach an opening that leads outside. Hidden by a pile of red stones, you find yourself back out in the desert.
Yeah, freedom.
Not too far from where we initially came in through the snake hole, too.
Not very far at all.
God, it's hot.
Sandstone.
I call out archaeologist.
Wait. You step out. If you step all the way out, which I imagine you would stop. Swirling sand is going by, and an immense sandstorm, which was descending upon you when you came down here.
It's still going.
It is still going.
All right. That's what. Yeah, I was like sandstorm. I didn't know how long we've been down here. But all right, cool.
So, I guess we should wait in here until the sandstorm subsides.
Yeah, time to hunker down.
I'll make camp on the staircase.
Why? There's a whole floor of like.
I don't want to get trapped in here again.
Does the beam shut off after the?
It does.
Okay. If we got a whole like, there's.
I'm not getting trapped in
You
here again.
distinctly hear something break in the distance.
We have our pick of rooms.
Yeah, with all the coffins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got stoned in one of them. I don't want to do that again.
Pleasant place to sleep.
Look, this is nice, solid dwarven work. All right.
All the
You can't
coffins
get
we've looked in have been empty or had a mirror.
One of them had something. had the
You
bard.
can't get more comfortable.
Well,
than
other
this.
than that one.
One had poems. That's scary enough.
But the poem said
The
that this
poems
was
were
a
scary.
tomb made for the bard.
And
Speaking
the
of,
poems
don't
all
get-
foretold of our glory.
that's what I was
Yeah.
going to talk about.
I don't.
Should we be concerned or interested about that?
I'm
Should we
interested.
discuss this?
I don't know. Dragons coming back sounds really bad.
But apparently we're going to be the ones to
A mighty
stop
foe.
it.
A mighty foe to be vanquished.
With weapons made by
fatal
True
blow.
Silver.
No, with True Silver, not by.
With True Silver.
Did they say
Adjacent
by?
to true. So you don't remember the exact words. If only someone were able to write.
Yeah,
it
did
down.
anyone write any of that down?
If only you could be
I
able to
don't
read
like-
the entire
I don't
wall.
like
I wrote a
Learning
chicken
paper
scratch.
with me.
Because I'm gonna tell you, man, I haven't used these Smith's tools in a quick minute, and that they're not in my
You do
backstory at
recall-
all.
You do recall that it was said that this was a famous bard, and it is possible that
Yeah.
this prophecy may have been written down someplace else because he traveled
I-
around trying to tell people about it.
I would like to
Yeah, he said
recall
Song
information.
of Power.
Okay. I would like to recall information about the bard himself, and specifically why he would have been disgraced with beard being have his beard cut
History
off.
check.
Known for cryptic
Huh.
tales.
It's higher than 10.
13.
I'll give you advantage because it's dwarf.
Oh,
history.
dude, sick.
2 on my wind.
Now I'm gonna roll a 1. Ha!
Oh, it is,
Oh!
Ooh,
Unnatural 20.
you have heard of this bard. Very specifically, was removed from his clan for making up stuff.
Oh, great. That gives him credibility.
But as being a sort of defaced dwarf, he still traveled around the lands telling people, no, but this one's real. This one's real.
Oh, okay, Boy Who Cried Wolf scenario. Got it. Wonderful.
Cassandra.
The prophetess that like no one would believe her stories, like believe her
Yeah.
prophecies, even though they would all come true.
Yeah.
Yep.
I always thought,
I
like,
guess she was an oracle.
yeah, I always thought, my thought
She
process
wasn't
on,
a
like, what would happen if she would have said, you guys won't believe me? Because if they always did the reverse, they would have to believe her. Like, it would create a
paradox.
some
The
kind
world
of
would have exploded.
parasitical paradox or something. But
I'm telling you a lie.
I saw one thing where someone was like, you know, if she met Odysseus, since he's nobody, then that he would have believed her.
Did you see the one about him or her smack talking Apollo?
But
Yeah, so because no one would believe her, there was this meme going around like she would smack talk Apollo. It was a joke, but like, yeah, Apollo, like she would talk about Apollo pleasing a woman, and everyone would be like, no, that can't happen. Apollo can't do that. he's known to be a eunuch.
Yeah.
But no.
But in any event, his name became sort of synonymous with just childhood tales, like, oh, don't be a martyr.
Yes.
Things like that. So that's where you've heard his name.
I relay that information because that seems important.
The so-called Marduk.
So like,
Or Marzek.
he was going around telling people, no, this, like, I'm assuming this stuff was true, but also, he seemed to be kind of a,
He's definitely described.
yeah.
yeah, but if
He
it's
seemed to
not
be full of
true, then
himself.
how did he describe us so well?
It is
Did he?
really weird.
Kind of.
Not gonna lie, I don't know a whole lot about you guys.
There's not a lot of parties with a sorcerer, berserker, 2 gnomes, one with the heart of a gnome, and a soldier, all in the same group.
Well, all I know is, my goddess led me here.
And a rogue with a secret.
Yeah, but I don't know of any secrets.
Well, it's a secret that you don't
said it
know.
was a secret you didn't know.
Aid of a
Yeah.
deity. Righteousness.
My goddess led me here. And in light of recent events, I think I'm gonna stick around.
What do you mean
Because
recent?
y'all seem to almost die. Specifically you. You seem to almost die a lot. So I'm going to stick around.
But yet, I'm the one at full health.
You're the one who got turned.
I know. I
into stone
noticed
and
you
it
kind
took
of clenched there. Did you almost have a heart attack?
The speed is bad for you.
Well, I got stoned and then I did speed, so...
Winds of the desert.
You just mumbling to yourself in the corner.
Winds of the desert.
There's a sandstorm going on.
It did say the winds of the desert guide us. Do we need to walk around in the
say that.
sandstorm?
It guided us here.
Did it say it guides us to the tomb? Or it
No,
guides us to our...
I'm interpreting.
y'all's-
I'm interpreting
saying
it.
ours. Y'all's fame and
You
fortune.
recall that winds of the desert or desert winds or winds in general were mentioned several times. But the specifics are lost to a whole lot of things that you read recently.
I just hope I don't have to make any weapons. I'm really bad at
Well, they're
Pretty
from
good.
it.
you.
Look, man, I was a field medic.
They're
Like-
from you. That doesn't mean that you give us weapons. They're just from...
Yeah, I guess I could just pick up a weapon that's good at killing dragons and be like,
No, could it be
"Here."
from your family? Could from the True Silver family?
Isn't true silver like a type of metal?
It's my last name.
Dwarf. You know a lot about metals, don't you
It's-
know if it's a type of metal or not?
It's my clan name.
I didn't answer the question.
No, because remember
Well-
it's crossed out silver.
Did you take blacksmith? Are you a blacksmith?
I took Smith. I am proficient with Smith's tools, but I am a soldier.
But, so you were trained in smithing. That's what
Yeah.
proficient.
So
So
y'all...
true silver is a very specific type of metal.
Okay.
It was used in the past to create magical weapons. You know that for a fact. It's also quite rare. You know that, but no much else.
Well, if you guys need weapons out of the stuff, let's run with the fact that you need it made out of true silver. We're in for a rough time.
It's from True Silver.
If it's from true silver, let's go to the market. I'll get y'all some stuff. I don't got much gold on me. We'll see what we
Just
can
like
spend.
No, what if you and you
Just hands you the
Suddenly,
weapon and it's
swing.
just...
make a
Magic.
weapon?
I can technically make magic.
Ever heard of a gun? No, I don't say that.
Oh, one of those.
A boomstick?
Speaking of,
Cannon.
by
I can't remember.
next session, if you haven't done it already, I want to know your life questions. So gnomes make things. The bigger and more ridiculous, the better.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
It's also
can't remember
something
the
that
life
was
quest.
mentioned in what was read. Things created by gnomes. Something
Interesting.
along those lines.
Create new bond that can save them all. Look at that.
Anyway, good night.
The bond of friendship.
True.
I curl up on a coffin.
Bond of adhesives.
Awarded
This is
by
what
get-
my life goal is.
A rest.
new glue.
Are you setting a watch?
I figured we will. Yeah.
Alright.
Well, yeah.
I'll take first watch.
Wake me up whenever.
With me before you go.
Halfway through the first watch,
Mm-hmm.
someone comes down the stairs.
Halt, who goes there?
You recognize him. He's one of Jellen's lieutenants.
Oh.
We're all certainly out to look for you guys. You've been constable.
We got stuck in this tomb here.
Yeah.
But we have some...
Anything interesting?
we killed people.
Yeah, the bandits attacked us again, and we killed them this time.
You got the stones, right?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, we got
the
more
stones.
than enough stones.
Alright. I want to make Jellen angry.
No, we don't.
Well, it's not too bad. I think it's calming down out there. You'll probably make it back if you're ready to go. Looks like you just bedded down. Should be daylight in a couple hours. Leave early. Wait here.
Okay.
There's more guys outside.
Can they help us with our haul?
We don't need their help.
I'm just saying.
Is there more? Is there something down here that we need to be aware of? Something down here gelling you should be aware of?
No.
There's a bunch of steel
Bunch of
horns.
steels.
I don't know if that's worth the trouble. But good to know it's here.
There's a
And
mirror.
dead
Mark it on the
dwarf.
map. There's lots of dead dwarves.
Snakes.
Can't really do much with snakes.
Except eat them after you kill them.
It's too hot to worry about
Jason.
that.
Good to know. Either way, I'll have them mark it on the map when we get back. I'll try to remember how we get back here.
Is that broken?
Yeah, it's broken. Several of the crystals lie there.
I'm gonna pick the broken ones up.
You get two pretty large crystals. They look like they're the same crystal broken.
Okay, I've made an executive decision. I'm gonna split the stones, the ankhead stones. I'm gonna take half and put them in one bag, and that's what we're gonna give to Jellin. And the other half we're gonna keep to sell.
What?
You have an
Because you
extra
said it
bag.
was a huge haul,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, 25 pounds, which
As long as
at
we
best,
don't get caught selling them, we'll probably be
on
fine.
your best previous haul, you get like maybe 2 or 3 pounds of stones. 5 or 6 stones, maybe 8, maybe. This is a pile. Some so large you've never seen.
I'm gonna say I don't know anything about this.
No, nobody knows about it.
I feel like at this point.
That's why I went over there to do it.
I feel like at this point, I'd speak up. Are you guys doing something illegal?
No.
No. And you just see sweat coming down my forehead.
It's not illegal. We're,
Yeah, it's perfectly legal. We were paid to do something, and it's not like
We're doing a job. That's it. Don't ask any questions.
Okay.
I mean, it's for a good cause.
I look
mean,
down.
we have
I look
probably
down
the
to
most
confirm.
illegal thing
Yeah,
we
no,
could
I'd
do.
totally be fine with that. I would ask the question, but I'd be fine with it.
We're in waste stone management. Don't ask any questions.
Sounds good.
Who's this? Is he part of your crew?
he showed up along the way and joined us.
My god has sent me here.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Who is she?
Mishiko. Healing goddess.
You say so. I won't believe it. If you say so. In any event,
Can we
should get
leave?
going. Yeah. He leads you out into the windstorm, and it's a little painful. It's striking pretty hard.
Have you encountered anybody out here?
Nope. Nobody around.
So we didn't get our long rest today. Did we get a short rest?
It was less than an hour, honestly.
Did we
Okay.
encounter the archaeologist or see the archaeologist before we leave? Are we getting a
Are we
caravan?
going to tell him that there's an archaeologist around here?
I opened my mouth too, but then I realized I'll probably kill her.
You need to like calm down on the information that you're just blabbing about everything.
Well, I
like
don't want to
you held
die.
the back, yeah.
I don't want to die. Do I look like I'm part of the organization? Because I'm not a part of the organization.
No, you're blue.
Does he question this at all? About why I'm blue?
He knows you. He doesn't question anything.
Does he care?
Not really. He doesn't like you. He's never liked you.
I raise up my deck. Devil. No. No, I don't.
He leads you about another 20, 30 feet away from where the stones were. There's a group of 8 men who've been hunkered down, covered in sand. They have heavy cloaks over themselves, turned away from the wind. He says, "Get up! We're moving out. We got 2 hours before daylight, but we're going to push on, see if we can get home."
Okay.
All of them wearing heavy sand desert gear. Start leading you back towards the grand, mythical, fabled city of Tarsus. At least it used to be at some point. Now it's just a shithole that you call home. But you travel. Today, the sands die down eventually. No more wind, at least. The sun comes up. It's uncomfortable. It's bright. Shield your eyes. It's gonna get bright. Out in the desert,
Ugh.
traveling, sweat begins to pour as the temperature rises even more.
I look so pale on the camera.
You continue on. Eventually, you reach the city of Tarsus. There are no guards. There's not enough people to guard this place. Nor is there anything to really guard. The walls are broken in places, but nobody really cares. You travel into town. It leads you through some alleyways, eventually into a building.
Before we go in, I ask, is he angry?
Wasn't when I left. That doesn't guarantee anything.
Was he concerned with us being gone so long?
I was concerned where his stones were.
Well, circus.
I pull the bag out and say, "We'll give it to him directly."
Yeah, you should. He turns, walks forward, leads you down the hallway into a large room. A couple of the walls have been knocked down to make an even larger room. And seated at a small table, maybe 5 foot long, about 2 feet deep. Probably was a hallway table in some finer place at one point in time. With his feet up on one end, is Jello. Leaning back, he looks up to see you. His elven features sunken, wan. He's old. He's older. He goes, got what I sent you for.
And
And
then
more.
some.
Well, let's see it.
Drop it on the table.
Mark motions to the other lieutenant who is standing by his side. Beefy, orcish man, probably half orc blood. Goes over. He's an idiot. You've always known that he's an idiot. Where's his name? I forget it right now. I'm checking this out.
Was it Pin?
Yep. Him. He's like, he dumps it out. Scatters them out so that no two are really touching, scatters them out. Jellin still sitting there with his fine boots up on the table. He looks down. That's it.
I pull out the head of the orc. I killed the bandit that attacked us last time and stole your stones, reaping your vengeance.
Did you recover the stones he took last time?
All he had on him were these 4.
I, s-
None, I guess.
I stand looking perplexed.
His feet still up on the table. He goes, I expected more, but he looks to the rest of the party. Maybe I shouldn't have been so optimistic. Slides his feet off the table and he gets up. He wears a long green cloak that drapes over his right hand side, because that's where he's missing an arm. His long rapier that you can see occasionally on his right hand side underneath the cloak. It's very fine. It's got jewels in it. He motions towards him and gathers it from back to back. He says, passably good, I guess. I have another mission for you tomorrow. The mayor needs some help. Unfortunately, you're the only ones that I'm willing to send. Everybody else has got something more important to do.
Thank you. Do you know anyone that can help me with this?
What do you expect us to do about it?
Do you know anyone that can help me not be blue?
Sounds like a you problem. Turns around.
Hey, where's our money? We got you your stones. Where's our money?
As he starts walking away. This will pay for the one you lost. Get some sleep. I'll expect you out in the morning. the rest of the group is kind of focusing on it. Unless you're going to stop it.
You said it was the mayor you had a job for? Do we have the name for the mayor?
I think
The mayor.
you definitely know who he is.
Now you could just put on like makeup or something.
McCheese?
I don't want to put on makeup. It's too hot
It
for
does
me.
not make
You
cheese.
need a whole lot of makeup to cover up all your skin.
You could minor illusion something.
A minor illusion
No,
of
that
fireball.
just keeps making the problem worse.
Yeah.
A minor illusion of fireball right now. I don't know what I'll do.
The mayor's name is Gaoth. Gaeoth. Gaoth Sirocco.
Gaeetoh.
Gaeoth. Gaoth Sirocco.
Have we left the office, his office yet?
This isn't his office. It's just a building.
Have we left
I've never
the
been in
building?
this building before.
Have we left the building?
He has left. There are a few bedrolls left here and there.
Not
Other than that,
Do we? I'm assuming we have a hideout or something that we go back to.
there is a place that you've kind of claimed as your own, sort of staked out and told people to stay away, and have had to defend it a time or two from people trying to encroach upon it or take what's yours.
I go up to Circus. What was that?
That was us doing our job.
And that jerk didn't even pay us for it.
No, that was. And he's definitely left the building.
He's gone.
No, that was half the job.
I put my hand on his face, like over his mouth,
It's home.
I smack it.
and I'm like, "We'll talk when we get home."
I am small, but I am not a child. What was that? We could have died.
Yeah, well, he wasn't gonna pay us for it anyway, so.
I kind of have a little mini fit in my robe. I'm upset. I'm blue. I got bit in a place I can't mention. I've been shot.
Once again, all of this stuff is problems that you've caused upon yourself.
No, I did not shoot myself. He shot me.
Do you know that, though?
That's true.
I mean,
It's a crossbow
who else
bolt.
would have done it? I wasn't.
It was
over
not
there.
a crossbow bolt because I was using the repeating crossbow, which shoots them. They're force bolts and they disappear after.
So you admit it.
No,
So
I'm
you
just-
admit it.
That's above table.
You guys make it back to your hideout and get a good long night's rest. The next morning, you're expected to make your way to Mayor Sirocco's estate, which is the only place that is guarded within the city.
I huff on the way there like, oh, it's blue, it's your problem.
Unfortunately, the blue does persist.
I would say I want to try to cast Minor Illusion on my face, but I'm like, do I want to risk it?
That's what got you into the mess.
If you wait till the next day, you will notice, you will feel that the wild magic has subsided. The next day, you could cast it with little danger to yourself.
I could cast what with full.
Minor illusion.
I'll save that for next time.
Ding ding.
One person with a hat. One person without
I was
a hat.
totally ready for him to call
One
me
blue
out.
guy?
What are you here for? Like I was right as
It's weird that you had a blue person when you turned yourself blue.
Hey, can you hand me my trapper keeper? Okay.
Yeah.
I smell
Almost
in
had
my
a
dice
bin
bag.
bag.
My book bag. Yeah, I was ready for it. At one point, I was ready for you to be like, "Who are you and why are you
When you
here?"
get another opportunity, sorry, I know you've already started packing up, but you each get an additional 500 points for completing this leg of the quest. And session 5, we will be starting the next with the mayor and find out what he has to say about everything that is going on, what he needs of you. house lights and house music. Thank you for watching. If you're still with us, we appreciate it. Hopefully everybody had a great time, and we'll be back next week to do it again and find out what happens next. Stay tuned. Please come back, see us, like us, subscribe, comment. We appreciate it all, and we'll see you next time.